Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, what's up?
What up?
Welcome to the show, Joe.
How we doing, guys?
Well, Marson just got engaged.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Marson.
Thank you.
Marson doesn't know what's going on in the world right now because he's in love.
No, it's more like I haven't slept in 3 days, but
yeah. Sure, that's part of it. That's
No,
part
I-
of it.
I flew in-
Why weren't you sleeping, Marson, after you got engaged?
I had a 5 a.m. flight out of New York today.
Did you go to sleep at all that night?
Yeah, I slept for like 2 hours.
Yeah, we'll find out. We'll ask
Yeah. No. We went to bed. I fell asleep at like 12, and then we had to be up at 2:30 to catch an Uber back to the airport.
How
So
long you guys been together?
2.5.
Okay.
Almost. 2.5.
So you proposed.
So Marson is not really sure. He's
No,
not-
it was
Wait,
it was June of 2 years ago. So
You're close enough.
yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That's like 2 years.
Yeah,
and
it's
a
2
month.
years.
Oh, shit, I hope
You
she
know,
doesn't see
if you
this.
ask,
It's like they're on
if
date.
you
We've
ask
been
at the
together
time,
3
she would
years,
say
asshole.
it could be 2 years in the month, and that will say it's 3 years. So she rounds up.
Oh, okay. So even if it's a 1, you're gonna round up to 10.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I know, living a dream, working our asses off, doing a
nice.
whole bunch of crap,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get things organized and figure it out. Oh Lord Almighty, I gotta have to see what's going on here.
Working 80 hours a week, the usual.
I don't even keep track of the hours no more because there's so many of them.
Yeah, right.
I'm the same way.
How about you?
I've worked 6 days a week at least, if not 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
I do credit card processing for integrated systems for small businesses. So, like, if you ever go into like a restaurant bar and see the waitress with a handheld device or their POS systems, we set them up for that.
Okay.
If it's an auto shop, usually they just go with a terminal, simple terminal, something like that, med spa. It could be any type of business credit cards we deal with.
Okay. Well, so that's good. I mean, if anybody needs any credit card processing done,
Yep.
Joe's the guy. We'll have to
You're-
leave. We'll
you're-
leave his. We'll have to leave his. What's it called? Contact information
Yeah.
so that we can reach out.
I deal with majority of your guys' community the most,
Yeah?
actually, in Chicago.
The Polish people.
You're in the business of taking money, I see.
In the business of saving people money.
Yeah.
You'd be shocked.
Yeah, that's actually. There's a lot that goes into it.
There's a ton
Because-
that goes into it.
Because I have my own business and I have to process credit cards too sometimes.
Yep.
I don't really use a terminal or credit card processing at the moment because I just don't have enough credit card. I don't have enough walk-in customers.
Yeah.
It's all online now, and
Right.
realistically speaking, I prefer to just take payments by PayPal because it makes more sense. It just protects everybody in both ways. But I mean, credit card processing does have a lot to go into it when you actually have a terminal on hand or
Mhm.
like you said a system that can process the payments, stuff like that. So what did they usually give us? I guess I got a question for you right off the bat.
I have a couple now. Now that I think about it.
The 3.5% fee,
Mhm.
right? Is that legal or not legal for them to charge for
Completely
customers to be charged? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's what I tell you. When that question comes up, everyone goes to the Secretary of State's office.
Yeah.
Right.
You renew your license, get a new sticker, walk up to the counter, look down. There's a sign right there. And it says if you-
3.5%, yeah.
Correct. If you pay, it fluctuates.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
whatever you pay with credit, debit card, whatever is a fee.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, I don't know where these people get off this rumor that's illegal or something like that. That's crazy to me. If
Oh,
the
yeah.
Secretary of State's office does it, it means it's
Well, that's what I thought too. When I went to Secretary of State and I seen it, I'm like, I
Yeah.
thought this shit was illegal.
no.
I guess
it's-
not because the state's doing it. But then again, the state
They
likes to
can
do
do
a lot
whatever
of
it wants
stuff.
to.
So
Well, this
you know,
corrupt state, yeah. Don't even get me
oh,
started,
you know
but-
what? We just might as well just take whatever we can. You know,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
maybe it's not legal. We'll give them a refund if we get caught.
No, ComEd, Lifetime Fitness Corporation's been doing, I think, 6 years this November. It's just a new way forward going. Because what happened was that came out right before COVID, but when COVID hit, people need a way to free up money.
Yeah,
So, like, hey, if we're paying $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month in processing fees, they have to. If not, they're going to close their doors.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's just a way that they have to do that to kind of keep their doors open.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, a 3% fee on anything is already a lot.
Yeah.
Especially if you got thin margins.
Correct.
If you got thin margins, then you got to get what you can get, and if you can't get the full amount,
Mhm.
then
But that 3% comes from the credit card company.
So what it does is that when someone walks in with any type of card and they pay by card instead of cash or whatever, however you take payment based on your business, then yeah, you get charged if you pay. But
Yeah.
here's the thing: the people are used to it. It's been out for what, 8 years now.
yeah.
And then also we're making what are these credit card processors giving? These credit cards, I think Chase is up to 5% cash back. So if you're passing
Yeah.
3.9%, 4%, whatever, I'm still making a percent if I pay by that
Correct.
card. And
Yeah,
now
yeah.
they're going up to 6% from what I'm hearing.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, if you think about it, they can use the fee to basically pay for rewards,
Correct.
right? That's kind of what it is, sort of in a way. I don't think it's like tit for tat. You want to say, but
Yeah.
this fly, it's gonna get
You're
in a
going
second.
cross-
I'm gonna
looking
get this
at it
damn
right
thing
now, dude.
before this podcast is over. I'm telling you. It's just gonna eat away.
Just don't tear down the freaking podcast studio.
Next thing you know, broken stuff. everywhere.
But yeah, I mean, so in a way, that's their way of rewarding you for getting charged a credit card fee is by
Correct.
using the processing fees, right?
And also, if you ask most business owners, it doesn't matter the business, that these younger people, they don't look at receipts anymore.
No,
They don't even
Yeah.
ask for it.
nope.
And which is probably not responsible on their end, but they just don't care. They're so quick to pull out that card
Yeah,
because they want their points, right?
Right.
yeah.
And hey, I'm the same way.
I mean, I'm the same way too, but I
Yeah.
actually look at what I'm spending my money on. And I always,
Correct.
try to, I guess, balance my account in a way. 'Cause, I'm looking at my stuff and I'm like, I bought this. I know I bought this. I bought this. What is this extra
Correct.
charge that I don't recognize for some reason? So it's, but you got to go through it. I mean, like I said, people are lazy nowadays too. So lazy, quick credit card processing. They don't even ask for receipts. Sometimes I get customers to come in. You want a receipt? No, I'm good. All right, well,
And here's the thing, dude. I'm all about people paying cash at a small business. Like, hey, pay for cash. The business owners love it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, cash is king. But people don't carry cash, especially younger generation. They just do not care.
Yeah.
Older
I always-
generation.
yeah. I mean, I always try to have some kind of cash on me.
Well, it's funny because I've known in your guys' community that when some of the business
Everybody's
I deal
got
with,
cash. Everybody's got cash on them.
dude, the older ones, they only pay by cash.
oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And cash is better because if you pay in cash, that cash goes directly to the business.
Correct.
No fees attached to it.
Yeah.
The company can use the cash for their cash flow, for their inventory, stuff like that. It's more money in their pocket, right? If you actually think about it, if it's from one perspective, the fees covered by the customer,
Mhm.
right?
Correct.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the funds. Do they take a fund? Do they take a fee for the actual processing on the?
No. If they do, that's you gotta get yourself to a company. No.
Yeah. No, yeah, but
Here's what I tell people: if you're a business owner, you should be watching your credit card bill like you do your electric bill and everything
Yeah.
else. Because a lot of these companies, they'll tell you one thing, do another, and they're not. People don't monitor it.
Yeah.
Like one
Yeah.
guy told me, "Well, I just trust the process." I'm like, you trust a stranger with your business?
Right.
Like,
Yep,
no,
exactly.
you gotta watch. You gotta monitor it like everything else.
yeah, exactly. I mean, you got to keep an eye on it, obviously, and pay attention to. I mean, everybody needs to be really paying attention to what they're spending their money on. That's its own thing, what they spend it on,
Correct.
and but actually keeping track of your finances is important.
Yeah.
Right.
And some people get charged, and they don't even know they're getting charged for random. One thing I can say is subscriptions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you can hit up, you can be signed up into a subscription so fast you don't even know you're actually subscribed to something
Correct.
until the bill comes through and it's like,
Right.
you're subscribed to this or that, or you press a button on Apple on your phone and right away, boom, it links your account and you're already subscribed.
yeah.
And then you're like, where the hell is this $25 subscription coming
Yes
from?
and no, right? Because I mean, if you're buying something, for example, like on Apple on my iPhone, right? You have to double click the power
Yes,
button. Like you have
yes.
to confirm a purchase,
Yes,
right?
yes, of course, yeah.
But at the same time,
You want me to hit your arm?
Hold on,
I'll kill him.
hold
right
on. Martha's too slow.
Now. Give it the rag. Give it.
didn't work.
Did you know? I'm gonna
That's
get him
funny.
first.
We're gonna be hunting a fly
Yeah.
for some time. For some time, yeah.
It's gonna be going the whole podcast.
This episode name is gonna be the Fly Hunters.
Oh, sorry guys. I got
It's
a
hey,
message I gotta get out
It's
that
the
is just
beauty of being a business owner, bro. If you
man,
don't
bro.
quit
It never
working-
stops.
Yeah.
And here's another thing too: the general public. And again, I'm going to keep picking on with the younger people that want to start their own business. I always encourage everyone to start their own business, work
Yep.
for yourself. They have this thing in their head: I'm going to make my own schedule, my own boss. Okay, there's
Your
so-
schedule is you work all the time.
There's way more responsibility and stress, even when business owners aren't working, they're working. Like where you are right now, you're on
Yeah.
your phone because you have responsibilities.
Yeah,
You have people
100%.
depending on you. You have people asking you questions, employees. You're literally on call 24/7.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, I like being a business owner, right? Because it gives you a little bit of freedom, right?
Yeah.
You can make, if you wanted to make time for yourself, you can. But if you're in the grind, you're always in the grind, man. You're always thinking about it. You're always doing stuff that is associated with it. You're answering questions. You're thinking,
You
what's
eat,
the
sleep,
next thing?
breathe it. Right.
I don't stop thinking about work.
I'm so happy you
Ever.
just brought that up because that's my next talking point. So I'm at one of my smoke shops it's a client of mine, his employee's like, well, you're just the owner. You get to, not be here most of the time. And I cut him off. I cut the kid off. My dude, when he's not here, he's only thinking about his business. When you go to sleep at night, he's going like this. Did I lock up today? Did I
Yeah.
put it
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
register? Is this person going to last? Should I hire more? Their mind just does not stop going.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter
exactly.
what
It
your
doesn't. It
business is.
doesn't. And that's part of it, right? Hey, and then you start thinking even more long term. What do I got to do next to improve? What do I gotta? How can I make things easier for, let's say, my employees, or how can I make things safer, or how can I cut costs where I can cut costs? I mean, you're always thinking about this kind of stuff. You're just going to be if you own a business, or
Correct.
and then think about if you own multiple businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Your gears are just grinding literally nonstop. Like you even when you go on vacation and you turn your phone off, the phone may be off and nobody might be messaging you, but your brain's like,
Yeah, I mean,
"All right."
I don't have a big business or anything like that, but like even for my normal job, I'm like, my phone never turns off.
Yeah. I know.
I'm like, and that's why. Well, I mean, I had a situation like last week where a client calls me. It's Sunday at 5 p.m. Like, who's gonna pick up their phone? I'm like, I'll pick up the phone.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that is on a person too, if they're responsible or not.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you're a responsible employee, it's Sunday, it's not really your time.
You're not required to.
You're not
right?
required to, but you decide to because
You care.
You care. Because you feel like it has meaning to you,
Yeah.
right? Like you're doing the right thing by your company or whatever. Maybe your company sees that
Yeah.
and rewards you for it. Maybe they don't. Maybe, but
Well,
you can't think of it that way. You just gotta
No.
just do it. And listen, you do one thing that might be a positive step in one direction.
Yeah.
It could lead to next steps.
Correct.
Well,
right?
my thing is always just like I'm not gonna rely on the next person
No.
to get it done. Right? Just, if I don't do it, it's not gonna get done. That's usually how I assume things happen.
Yeah. That happens actually a lot.
Yeah.
Because everybody has their own thought process.
Mhm.
Everybody has their own way of doing things, and relying on the next person doesn't necessarily work out a lot of
Yeah.
times.
No, it's not. And
know?
here's the thing too. My business owners, I think they appreciate the fact that I always return their calls, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I hear the same two complaints in my job every week. I hear either they're shady, they tell you one thing, they sign you
Yeah.
up, ends up being another thing 6 months later, or they're lazy. You can't get a
Yep,
hold of them. They
yep,
just sign
yep.
you up and disappear.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
I hear that all day.
We get that from our competitors a lot too,
Mhm.
right? They're like, oh, well, I've had this ticket in for a month. I'm like, a month? I'm like, we respond to you within 24 hours.
I know. It drives me nuts, dude. Like, and what I don't understand, how my guys, my business don't understand. You lose a client, you're losing your pay.
Yeah.
So I'll take the extra work. I come from a family. My dad was laid off twice. My mom was laid off once when the collapse happened in 08. So no, dude. Like, I will take more work is better than no work. I don't. care
Yeah,
what
I
anybody
agreed,
says.
100%. And sometimes it could be a little bit stressful when you take on too much, but at the same time, dude, it'd be a lot more stressful if you had nothing.
Correct.
You'd be scratching the freaking ground with whatever, just picking up pennies, man, at that point.
Yeah.
Because realistically, if you have nothing coming your way, and that actually can happen very easily.
Yeah.
If you're lazy and if you don't have the drive to go out there and do it and make the money or get the business rolling or just continue your job or at least be good at the job you do, it's very easy to fall down that path where you just you stop caring and then you have nothing.
Yeah.
But I went to Menards. I have a story about Menards today. Menards.
What if some
Man.
16-year-old kid
Bro.
pissed you off?
Yes, 100%. I walk into Menards. I go to the desk. I make my order. I'm ordering like, I don't know, 150 pieces of lumber, plywood lumber, whatever. I pull up to the yard.
back,
I
yeah.
walk in. I drive in with my trailer. I'm loading the wood. I'm looking at if it's straight or not. Obviously, I'm trying to find the best pieces of wood to buy.
Yeah.
And I look at the one pile that I'm supposed to get, and I'm looking. There's only like, I don't know, 30 pieces of 2x4s. And I'm like, I need 30 2x4s, and then there ain't no goddamn way in hell this is gonna be all straight.
Yeah.
I looked at one and I'm crooked. I'm like, hell no, it's probably all leftover crap, right?
Mhm.
So I asked this kid. I see this kid kind of strolling around, walking around over there, and I'm like, yo, listen, you have any more of this wood? I need to get another pallet down or whatever, another bundle of wood. We should. I'm like, what the hell do you mean you should? You do or you don't? And he's like, well, I don't have my walkie. I don't have my phone on me. I got nothing.
I got nothing. He says. I would have been
And I'm like, what the hell do you mean you got nothing? Do you work here? He's like, yeah, I work here. I'm like, then go find out. Go talk to one of your guys. Go ask
Yeah.
them. He said, well, if you go inside and ask them, I'm like, I'm supposed to go inside and ask them where the wood's
I'm
at?
supposed to do your job.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell? What are we talking about?
They're a joke nowadays.
And I'm like, dude, go find somebody with the radio and find out where this wood is at because I'm going to be loading this other wood.
Yeah.
And that time, you guys can bring it down when I'm going to pull up. I'm gonna sort through it. I'm gonna take what I need, and I'm out. I don't know. 10 minutes pass by. Nothing. Nothing. And I'm like, dude, what the hell, man? All right. Another guy rolls up. Different guy rolls up on a forklift, and I'm like, yo, I need this bundle. There's a different bundle, but I'm gonna get this bundle done. So he got it down. He's giving some attitude, but whatever. And I'm like, he got it down. I'm like, thank you. He's like, all right, you're good. You know, yada yada. But the other guy still nothing, bro. Gone, bro. Like nothing.
Dude,
And so another guy rolls up, and I'm like, hey, can you go and find this wood? Can you see if you have it? Let me check my tablet. Yeah, we got it. Let me go look for it. I'll bring it out here. Yada yada. They couldn't find it for a while because it was wrapped, but had no labels on it.
Right.
And I see this other punk ass kid, bro. And he's just, dude, this kid, he comes out of the corner and he's just kind of like walking around the walls and just being slow and shit and just.
Yeah, he's not working. He's
not working.
Yeah,
he's not working. He's 100% not working. And finally, this guy's bringing out the wood and. No, sorry. Right before that guy brought out the wood, I'm like, yo, I need your help over here or something for something. And he's looking at me, and I'm looking at him like, you, like that kid. I'm like, I need you over here. He fucking turns around and walks away. I'm like, dude, I swear to God. And then the other guy pulls up, and I'm like, does this guy work here?
Oh my God.
He's like, yeah, he works. I'm like, is he actually working here or is he not working here? Because he's literally not doing jack shit, like nothing. He's not doing anything, and I'm literally pointing at him. I gave him so many like death stares, like bro, like if I was in charge, your ass would be long gone.
Yeah.
You know what's different is the old generation always complains about the younger generation. I mean, it was like that when we were kids.
I mean,
too.
100%.
But here's the difference: we wanted to work, we wanted to make money.
Yeah.
I don't really know what's going on with these younger
I
people.
mean,
now.
don't
They
get me
just-
wrong. When I worked at, when I was 16, working at a liquor store, I messed around just as much as
we
the
all
next day.
did.
But when I needed to work, I
That's
worked.
what I'm saying, bro.
Correct.
Go walk around the shadows. Go hide in the shadows. Go do whatever if there's nothing going on.
Correct.
If no
But if
customers are
somebody
asking you
needs
questions.
help,
But if I'm asking you, like, yo, go find me this one, you can tell me, go inside and ask them, what the hell?
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, go find your friend and go find out where this wood is at. And he didn't come back. Somebody else came, and then he's the one, the guy on the forklift. He's the one who came up, and I came up to the guy on the forklift. I'm like, yo, did a guy come up to you asking about wood? He's like, no. I'm like, this guy right here, did he come up here and ask you anything? And the guy looked at me, and I'm like, come here, and he turns around and goes the other way. I'm like, I'm like, bro, I swear to God, if I knew the manager of that place, I'd tell him right off the door, this guy needs to go. He's worth nothing.
Worthless.
The problem is that like these like Menards or Home Depot, whatever, they gotta hire somebody, and it's like
Correct. Yeah.
That's
they
true.
probably don't get a lot of people
No,
applying
they
now.
don't.
Yeah, but it's like is it really though? Because Menards for young people was the place to go.
It was.
Yeah, but
Right.
you gotta understand now they do not want manual labor. They all think they're going to be an
Well,
influencer or something.
Yeah, not only that.
That I know,
Oh,
yeah.
dude, I was walking through the streets of New York.
Mhm.
Me and I guess my fiance now.
They messed us up,
Yeah,
Marvin.
me and that were walking down through New York, and every other person is just trying to record a video, make a TikTok, whatever it is, and she's just like, oh my God, everybody wants to be an influencer. I'm like, I know. They probably have less subscribers than I do.
But no, yeah, that's what you were saying. That's everybody thinks they're gonna be an influencer or whatever. I mean, we're just doing this. This is for fun. We're not gonna be rich and famous off
Hey,
of this.
maybe,
This- you
Well,
can help, Marcin.
Well, here's, you know what else is the problem too, and people get mad at me, but this is the truth. It's 100% the parents' fault and society's fault.
I agree.
Raising these soft ass kids, and I hear stories. This couple of years ago, it was actually my nephew. He's telling some story that President Biden put in a law that if a high school kid is feeling too stressed, he could take a mental health day.
Correct.
Stress from what?
Yeah.
Not working, living at home, not paying bills.
Imagine going up to your boss and being like, I need a mental. No, actually, we allow that at my job.
Dude, what the? If I would have told my old man that when I was 16, he would like smack the.
I mean, at the
shit out of
same
me.
time, though, if we have somebody that if I was working on like a server goes down or something like that, and I'm working on something for 14 hours in one day, and they're like, and I'm like, hey, I just need like a half day to reset.
But that's
a whole.
deserved.
Exactly. That's
Correct.
earned. It's earned.
That's earned, not deserved.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
wrong wording. Wrong wording. You're not. Nothing
Right.
is deserved.
That's when
That's
they.
earned.
That's when they.
Correct.
I can't just be like, yeah, I'm not coming in today because I need a mental reset. It's like, no, I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna keep working and be stressed out until I either get a day off or I take a day off or I mentally
Reset.
No, or I blow up. I don't know.
That happened to me before. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I used to work for Lifetime Fitness, because I worked there for 8.5 years, that happened to me. I worked, in the gym world. That January is our big busy season. New
Oh
Year's
yeah, everybody
resolution
signs up to the gym.
people. 100%.
Been there,
They're all
done that.
Yeah, yeah. You probably quit by March like the rest of them.
Not even get to the end of January, bro.
But, but that's the whole truth. But yeah, I got so burned out because I was working 14-hour days. I took one day off in the month of January, and I was smoked mentally. And I was snapping on people and all that. It's not good. It's different when you're working 14-hour days. You need to have to recoup.
Yeah,
but
right.
Yeah, you're right. I need a mental health day because it's whatever. It's too stressful.
Yeah.
It's all
I mean, I listen, from one perspective, if you really have a really stressful job where people are like, let's say 1,000 people are dependent on your job that if you have to do one certain thing and you have to do it right and you have to do it constantly and everything, and then you need a break from that because 1,000 other people are reliant on you for it, I can see that being an option, right?
Like air traffic control, right?
Right.
Like, that's a very stressful job.
Yes, yes. See, that makes sense.
And then what they're like 3 days on and like 4 days off, right, or something. They're kind of like nurses, same thing like nurses, right?
Yeah.
Where you're 3 days on, 4 days off, right? Firefighters.
Cops.
I don't know if cops are always like that.
Cops. It depends on the department, but most of them, like Orland, I know they're on 12s now. Before they were on 8s and they hated it, but now they're on 12s.
Yeah.
But if you're working Menards, you don't need a freaking mental health day.
You're probably working.
You're probably get fired.
Hey, you're
bro.
probably working like 5 to 9. You know,
bro. I was
4 hours.
I was like, I was doing my, I was doing what I was doing. I'm like, I'm hustling, bro. I'm like, I'm trying to get this shit done. I'm trying to get out of here. I got places to be, stuff to do. Which at the end of the day, to them doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, doesn't matter if you're in a rush.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm in a rush, and I know what I need, and I know what I need to have ready to go. Right.
Well, it's
so
not
if
like
I'm telling you up front, like, yo, I need the wood to be here.
Yeah.
And your ass just goes dwindling around somewhere, tiddling around somewhere in the corners, and I see his ass up on a rack somewhere just doing nothing.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I'm gonna fucking
Well, it's
go
not
over
like
there
you
and smack
just
this
came
guy.
in there. You're like, hey, do this, right? You're not asking him. You're not telling him to do it. Like you're doing it, and you're just asking if he can help you out.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna go ask, and you load the wood.
Yeah.
I'll switch that job, no problem.
So did you guys work there back in the day? Please tell me yes.
Menards?
Yeah.
No. I know a lot of people who work.
I do know a lot. I worked at a liquor store.
Bro, I worked at Sears.
I did Kmart. And,
Yeah?
remember the one right here? It was like, well, if you were out here back then, but it went from Kmart to Sears to Kmart to Sears.
Where?
And then now it's Runnings. Now it's Runnings.
Oh,
whatever
really?
it's
That
called.
was
I
a
swear to
Sears?
God.
That was a Sears?
That was a Kmart back when I was a little kid.
No shit.
And then it went to a Sears. And then it went back to a Kmart. And then it went to, I think they closed it for a while.
It was
they
closed
did.
for a while because
Right.
when I came out here in Homer, it was closed for a while. And then it was what was it? It was
Big R?
It was not Farm and
No,
Fleet.
Big R. That's what
Big
it was.
R. It was
Yeah.
Big R. Then it was RP Lumber.
Yeah.
And now it's Runnings.
And then it was
Correct.
Farm and Fleet, and now it's running.
Yes.
Yeah. And it seems to be doing okay. It's supposed to be
I love
way-
that store.
Yeah, I
now
like
it's-
that
They better
store.
not get rid of that store. I
You
swear
can
I'll be
find everything in that store, man.
Yeah, that store's awesome.
Hell yeah, dude. I go there all the time. Even though they have certain things that obviously if you're going for like building material,
Yeah.
you don't go to you don't go to Runnings for building material.
Yeah.
You go to Menards
if you
or
need a
Home
gun,
Depot, right?
About to say.
But if you need a gun,
Yeah.
you go to Runnings. If you need a farm
If you need bird seed
implementation,
and a gun,
If you need
you go-
chicks, like baby chickens,
Yes.
they go to
Yeah.
anything farm related, you'll find it
Correct.
there, or you'll find it obviously at Tractor Supply, which is
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
one that I like too. And Blaine's Farm and Fleet is also a good store, but Runnings is so close. I love going to the store. Some of the stuff is a little higher priced than usual, but then again, you can get it on a spot,
Yeah.
right? Because you can order everything on Amazon, probably
I
cheaper.
mean, you're paying for convenience, right?
Correct.
Yeah, well, you pay for convenience on Amazon too, and then you have a bunch of drivers.
Yeah, but it still
fucking
comes a
driving
day.
around.
It still takes a day to come in. If you need it
Yeah,
today,
yeah, exactly. But no, I like that. So that's a good store. Yeah, I used to work at Sears back in the day in Chicago Ridge.
No kidding.
Yeah, before they closed.
Well,
it down.
Egg, hold on. Maybe I didn't say that right. So I didn't just work at Kmart. There was a Little Caesars pizza inside the Kmart. I did work for Kmart too. So I
Yeah.
worked at Little Caesars when I was 16.
yeah.
Yeah, and then and of course, all my friends would come out there. I would give them free pizza.
Of
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
yeah,
And then I worked at
yeah.
Kmart, and I hated Kmart, and I think I went back to the Little Caesars. But I don't.
Little
it was-
Caesars, man. Little Caesars survived
Through it all.
by I think by very slim margins through
Yeah.
it all because they were in every Kmart store if I'm
Right.
not mistaken. Maybe not every Kmart store,
Yeah.
but most Kmart stores. had
Maybe
a
maybe
Little
they saw it
Caesars.
writing on the wall
They did. I think they did. They were gone for a while from this
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
from this area. Sure. Yeah.
From Chicagoland area.
Yeah, yeah.
They were gone for a while, but then one year they just popped up a
Decide-
bunch of stores.
Yeah.
So they came back. They were. I think they were close to being wiped out.
So you know what I'm seeing too up on the north side? You remember Quiznos?
Yeah.
So
I love
Quiznos.
Quiznos.
Dude, so did I. So I loved them when I was a kid. They disappeared, but now I'm
Yes.
starting to
That's
see them come
outside.
back.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm seeing
We
a
need a
couple more
Quiznos here.
We need a
on the
Quiznos here.
north side and all that. I mean, here's my thing though, and I'm not just saying because of the business I'm in. I don't go to corporate chains. I'm sorry. I don't go to the franchises. I go to like a
Small businesses.
The best sandwiches you can find is at a mom and pop deli.
For sure. Yeah.
Not even
Absolutely.
close.
But the best service you can get when you go into a store to buy something is a mom and pop's place.
Yeah.
100%.
You know,
Yeah,
if you're
of
looking for something like you're looking for a nut or a bolt, and you go one of those stores,
Mhm.
they'll be able to find you what you
That's why I
need.
like Ace Hardware.
I like Ace Hardware too. I know it's a corporate store, but the people that work there actually know what the
But
hell
they're
they're doing.
franchise owned.
Yeah, but they're like I know a family that owns that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, they're franchise owned.
Usually, most of the Ace, most of them have
Like Duke's Ace,
Yeah.
or like XYZ
for
Ace,
whoever
whatever.
opened it. It's not named after somebody specific. It's
Yeah.
whoever opened it.
I actually like Ace too because Ace, while it does have somewhat of a limited inventory, it has a lot of like stupid little things that you may need. Just
Correct.
They have an entire shelf of bolts and nuts and all
Well,
kinds of crap.
I was at Ace the other day because I went to go to FedEx to ship something out, and it was like it was a motorcycle seat, and I took it. And mind you, it's like I don't know, 20 inches by like 15 because of like how it's an awkward shape, right? I went to FedEx and they wanted $800 to ship it. Because the guy had no idea what he was doing. He barely spoke English, which is whatever. But that guy was working there for less than a week, and he comes back with the biggest box he could find, and it was $800. It was 14 if I wanted it overnight, right? I'm like, are you fucking
Yeah,
kidding
they
me?
screw you now if you want some overnight.
And I'm like, I just looked. It was on eBay. I sold it on eBay. I'm like, an eBay label is $25. Or like $40, right?
Right.
I'm like, the only reason I didn't do it on eBay is because I didn't have a box,
Hmm.
right? So I'm like, nah, screw this. So I went to Ace, and I'm looking, and some guy walks by. He's like, oh, you need help? I'm like, do you have any bigger boxes? He's like, no. He's like, but I got a bunch that I just threw out if you want to go through and there was a grill box, perfect size. I'm like, I did something crazy. It didn't fit like this, so I turned it, and it fit perfectly. I'm like, wow, crazy. That you can just turn an item and it'll fit into a box.
Bro, we pack all kinds of crap. In my business, we pack all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I've
Paulie-
seen you pack, dude.
But Paulie packs everything and anything, bro, and he'll make sure that price is right, dude. I'm not even joking, dude. I'm like, Paulie, you gotta ship this, but the margins on this are close. We gotta make it, make it happen, bro. He was like, I'll make it happen. And
You
he
do
makes
free
it happen,
shipping for
dude.
everything, right? Or
It's
for
some things, not
probably
all
not
things.
motors.
No, motors are extra shipping charges.
Yeah,
But like small stuff, usually we include the price of
like
the
a
shipping.
fender or something.
It depends on the size of the fender.
Yeah.
Also, if it's a big fender, if it's an S1000 fender, this thing's the size of a pallet. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
if
mean,
it's
I've seen. I remember you. I was there when you guys were packing. You guys put like 3 boxes together to tape them up.
yeah,
dude.
but listen,
If it works. Fuck it.
It works. Yeah, exactly. If it works, then why not? I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have a size of a box, the exact box that you need. You adjust it. You fold it. You make it longer, shorter. You put 3 boxes together,
Yeah.
whatever, right? Just as long as it makes it there in one piece. And 99.5% of our stuff makes it there in one piece.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like you'll have your situation here and there, but generally it's But yeah, I mean, packing stuff up
Yeah.
is.
I mean,
I hate doing that, but
I'm saying.
long story short, I paid $30,
there you go. Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, exactly. No, I like Ace. We have one here, and I go to it all the time when
Yeah.
I gotta buy like stupid crap. So, not stupid crap, but like something specific that I'm
Something
looking
like you only need like 1 or 2 things, and it's
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
know.
Yeah. So yeah, I like that store. I mean, like I said, I like my runnings over here. That's a
Runnings
good
is
store.
nice. I
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
really like
yeah.
that
But
place. And I go look
yeah.
at the guns. I'm not gonna lie to you.
no, same.
Yeah.
They usually got sit. That's why I got my AR. Oh,
Dude.
I'm not supposed to say that, am I?
What? You gave that back. Remember you?
I never
Government?
bought an AR.
I don't even know what that is.
I bought it and I registered. All right, that's it. That's the end of the
They're
story.
going through that. I don't know if you saw that. They Hawaii and New Jersey just overturned their AR ban. The Supreme Court did. They did Hawaii last month. They just did New Jersey last week, and they're talking Illinois right now.
Yeah, about overturning the AR ban. Yeah, I mean, isn't that one of the rights in the Constitution?
It is, but
Correct.
when you
The right to bear arms.
it is, but when you got this state who's owned by you know who, they want
Just say it out loud. Just say it. Just say it. Just say it.
The crazy people are going to be coming from. You know damn well that it's
Oh,
owned by
sorry.
you know who, and they want to slowly but surely kind of take that away.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, and not that I can't say. I was gonna say not to be a conspiracy theorist, but sometimes like conspiracy myself.
We've seen his playbook before. Let's
yeah,
just call it.
it's like, you know, look at Australia, what they did.
Uh-huh.
They took away everybody's guns. I don't know when it was. I think it was late 90s.
It was.
And basically, turn your weapon in, and we're gonna get rid of all the guns. Great. Then last year, or was it earlier this year, the mass shooting. I mean, we're talking 20 something years, but this wasn't the only situation.
Yeah.
Right. COVID. They had some of the strictest laws, like the most like draconian laws ever.
They had helicopters flying over people's houses, yelling at people to get back in their homes.
Which is wild.
On
That's
video,
crazy.
by the way. So people can go and YouTube that if you want to. But yeah, they had helicopters flying over people's houses.
If the government decided that day that we're gonna go in and we're gonna get rid of everybody,
They could.
they could.
People
Nobody's
don't-
gonna stop them.
And people forget why does Americans have guns? Because it's to protect against their own government. Like,
Yeah.
people forget that.
And
It's just a-
Chinese.
Yeah. That's
Same
it.
thing. With,
Good
same
luck.
thing
Good luck
same
invading
thing-
America.
Same thing. Freedom
Yes,
of
correct.
speech, and
And the Russians.
and Russians. Yeah. Nah, they're
They ain't
not
coming across the ocean, bro. They got their
Yeah,
own
it's
problems
too
on the
warm
other
over
side.
here.
Yeah, they still got another war to figure out.
Yeah, they're having their own. Dude, the amount of the back and forth with the warehouses and the bro,
Oil
they're
refineries
just
and everything else.
they're just. I mean, they're just blowing shit up left and right. Everybody is.
It is.
I mean, the entire world right now. I don't know what the hell is going on in the world right now, but
Yeah,
it's
no.
people just want to blow shit up. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just.
I think that's coming to an end no soon. I think it's just they're both sides are just kind of like, all
Salute
right.
to Poland.
But we just had a missile landed from Russia
Yeah,
yesterday.
you know
What?
But that's
Yeah.
that's just an accident. You know,
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it was an accident. There's a
What-
big ass crater in the field.
we're
Who's
just
that?
waiting. We're just waiting for somebody to overstep their. You know,
It's funny because a lot of
Fafo.
Polish people that I talk to, they think when that started,
Yeah.
they think when he was done with Ukraine, they were going to go to Poland next.
yeah.
A lot of Polish people that I talk to.
Yeah.
I get
but
that's
also,
but,
but
you
also,
gotta understand
Polish
that's
people are also
that's a fear that's been in our country.
since World War One.
Yeah,
Not
because
before
almost
that.
World War One. Because realistically, after World War One ended, brief history on Poland. When World War One ended, Poland became a new sovereign country, basically being gone for 120 years.
Mhm.
They're carved out of they were where they were. They had some of the original lands. They had some of Russia's lands, some of Ukraine's lands, whatever. After World War One ended, it was just I think in 1916 or something like that. I'm gonna just fly out, bro, when it gets a little closer.
Give it to me.
Nope,
Fine.
no,
I can get it. I can get it.
Just
Sorry,
don't,
everybody.
Just don't click
Sorry,
the
audience.
end recording, but
Oh, we're back. We
We're
almost lost everything.
now I
the fly got
gotta
away.
now I gotta
I'm gonna
edit
get
this.
I'm going to get him. before
Why?
I
Just
go.
leave it. It is what it is.
What do you mean? You know, upload 2 separate videos?
Oh, is that what it becomes? Okay.
Ah,
Well,
shoot.
well, it's okay. We'll be all right.
It's my fault.
But
guys.
anyway,
No, it's not. a big
we gotta get rid of the fly. Brief history. So after World War One ended, I think it was like 1916 or something like that. I don't remember exactly. In 1920, I think it was 1920. Russia, the Bolsheviks invaded Poland from the east, and they were on a tear. They were going for all of Europe. They wanted to spread communism, Marxism, all throughout Europe because Europe at that point was weak. Russia wasn't. They got to Warsaw, and it's called the Miracle of the Vistula, of Miracle of the Wisła, which is the river in Poland, where the Polish people were fighting so intensely
tooth
that
and
they
nail.
stopped the entire army from going crossing the river and getting across to get the rest of Europe, because
Good.
Germany was weak
Yeah.
after World War One. France was weak after World War One. They were all weak.
France is
They
always
were
weak.
they were. So we stopped the Bolsheviks from going from Russia all the way across Europe.
It's Bolsheviks.
Bolsheviks, whatever the hell. I'm an immigrant. I use that excuse every time. By that time, so they stopped them there. They stopped communists and Marxists, all those stupid ass people. And then, well, their ideology at least. Fast forward, 15, 20 years, World War II erupts, and Russians invade from the east, and Germans invade from the west. Poland's gone again, and fighting away, right? So Russia has, and we've been at war with Russia for I don't know, 500 years or something like that. You know what I mean? I mean, nonstop. So that fear it's kind of
It's
instilled
ingrained.
in this,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
That makes sense.
That's what it is. But now the Polish nation is actually very strong. It's probably the strongest army in all of Europe.
I think so.
They got the largest amount of tanks, the large standing army. I mean, they got the newest weapons. They got they're friends with the U.S.
That country is thriving like no
We're,
other.
we're
Yes,
very,
it
we're
really
very
is.
good friends with the U.S. right now.
Yeah. So
dude, America loves Poland.
So
Everyone.
Ukraine likes to say that they're fighting for all of Europe, which from one point of view they are, but at the same time, the whole war in Ukraine, it's complicated. I don't want to get people mad and shit, but I want to say that because of the fact that the West overturned the elected government in Ukraine in 2014. After that, Russia's like, we're not going to let that just stand. That's why the eastern part of Ukraine, the two big regions that are there, Donbass and I forgot the other one, Donetsk. That's all Russians that live there.
Yeah.
They're like, we're not going to be part. We didn't elect these people. We're not going to be part of this. So they separated, and they're like, we're going to join Russia. We want to be part of Russia. We want to be Russia. So Russia's like, we'll protect you. So Ukraine started bombing that area.
Oh.
Ukraine started bombing those areas, and when they started bombing those areas, Russia's like, we're not going to let you just continue to bomb. We're going to protect these people, and that's when they came in into Crimea, the island, the Crimea. So that's how it all escalated from the fact that Western powers got rid of an elected government and basically did a coup.
So it's funny you say that because
USAID.
if you watch the news,
What?
USAID.
if you watch the news, they're 100%. It's 100% Putin and Russia, and they're the bad guys, blah blah blah. But if you talk to a lot of my European friends, they'll tell you no, it's faults on both sides. Actually,
Oh yeah,
For sure.
that's what it is.
100%.
like Zelensky's super corrupt. Probably
Yeah, 100% he is.
But it's if you talk to all my Polish friends and my clients and my Italian clients, stuff like that, they'll tell you a completely different story.
Yeah.
It's not like it's just Russia's bad. And don't get me wrong, Putin's bad. I'm not saying he's not.
Well, he's a dictator.
Well,
Correct.
but
He's a warlord.
at least he like sticks to his word.
Yeah. But I mean, this war has been nonstop. It's been grinding. There's been multiple people. I think 1 million people dead, if not more.
Yeah.
It really is a necessary war. I always say that the Slavs should stick together. The Slavs are the Russians, the Polish people, Ukrainians, Slovaks. There's a bunch of Slav nations. So we should be sticking together because we're kind of the same culture. We're very culturally alike, right? But I don't know what the hell we just can't. I mean,
The
again,
Czechoslovakians.
yes. Yeah, the Slovakians, yes. The Czechs, I don't know if they are. They are
Croatians
Slavs, yes.
too.
Yeah.
Bulgarians, Bulgarians.
Yeah.
So
Bosnians.
we should be kind of sticking together
Yeah.
as a culture in a way, but because of history, it gets complicated, right? Like I said, Poland's been in on and off of war with Russia for 500, 600 years. Same thing with Germany, bro. We I think, swear to God, our country's been invaded more times than any other country in the world.
Probably.
No joke, because every time there's something going on, bro, we're in the middle of Europe, and they're like, we're just gonna come this way.
Imagine if we had
this way."
oil.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine if we had oil. We'd
Not
be
right
run by
now.
the U.S.
Well, not now. You see, I don't know who his name. Or, I think his name's Dominic. He's on all the American podcasts.
Oh, Tarczyński.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every American I know loves that guy.
Yeah,
And
because he loves his country.
Correct. And everyone, what's he got that saying? Be like Poland.
Be like Poland, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
And it shows all these people trying to come in, they're telling them no. And it gets, how they go. They
Yeah.
get violent
Not
if you
like,
don't
not
let
like
them in.
other countries, dude. Yeah, Poland's not let anybody in.
No, they
No,
don't.
I mean, they'll legally,
Yeah.
they allow legal immigrants
Correct.
to come in,
Sure.
right? But if you're illegally there, you're out, bro.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
You don't even get into the fence, bro.
Even
of
if you're legal, you can't buy land properly. Like
You can't.
It's a whole.
If you're not a citizen, you can't buy land in Poland. That's
Yeah.
the first
Well,
thing.
that's kind of common sense. But
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Huh?
but it's okay. The numbers don't lie though. Look at all of Europe. Who has the lowest crime in every single category? Poland.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They have the
100%.
lowest rapes, lowest assaults, lowest murder, everything. Women are constantly on camera. I could walk by myself at night and I know nothing's gonna happen to me. There's police everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just clean. Streets are clean, etc. Yeah.
We love that country.
I mean, the biggest risk you have in Poland is other Polacks.
Yeah, but they've been out drinking.
Yeah.
That's really what you got to be worried about.
Correct.
Generally, you don't have problems. It's when alcohol gets involved.
Well,
and
you
things
guys
that-
can drink like a fish. I
Yeah,
can't.
it gets a little interesting sometimes. It gets a little sketchy
Yeah.
sometimes. So, but no, generally yes. I mean, I just seen the video of one of these F1 principals, or I don't know if he's a principal or he was like one of the main team leaders, and he was in Poland, and he's like walking. He's like, I'm walking down the streets of Warsaw or Krakow. I don't know which one it is. I think it was Krakow, and he's like, look at this, look at these displays of these like little figurines and these all kinds of stuff, and he's like, this stuff isn't behind the glass. And he grabs it off the thing, and he's like, I can take this and just walk away with it.
Yeah.
And they're not afraid to show it that way. They're not afraid to shop it that way
Yeah.
because they have a trust in society,
Yeah.
right? You're not going to have some jackass walking by, just grab and walk away. You probably will once in a while, right?
Right.
But very, very rarely.
Yeah.
Now put that same store in France.
Put it in Spain
Your shit
now.
will be missing, but by the end of the day, everything will be
Yeah.
gone. Everything
Yeah.
will be gone. That's just the way things are. That's just the way the countries are run. I mean, France isn't really even that French no more. I mean, look at I don't want to be a dick, but look at the French national team.
I
bro.
heard France is gone.
I
I'm
can't.
not gonna lie to
Can't
you.
wait for the shorts. The
Bro,
short comments on these.
The I thought France. First of all, I thought France was white
It was.
because their damn team ain't.
No, you know what, dude? Hold on.
I don't want to be. I'm not trying to be racist or nothing, but it's
not
like
no.
It's not
that's-
racist.
I think that's what you see on TV in America. But okay, I'll give you an example. I was downtown a couple weeks ago, and this is when the World Cup was going on.
yeah.
And I meet 3 guys that are from Ireland. 2 are white, the other one's black. It's just that's every country.
Which is fine.
Yeah,
right.
And he talks. If you ever met an Irish,
Does he have an Irish
Yeah,
accent?
yeah.
he's got the full Irish accent. So he's
So he's probably been there for a long time and he's assimilated,
yeah.
right?
So-
That's the thing, assimilation.
correct. He's
Right.
so he's Brazilian. He's 100%. He was born in Brazil, but he came to Ireland when he was super young,
And
and he's got the Irish accent to a T. And they're all super nice people, like in
Right.
general.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
yeah, that's people think that every country is just whatever color. No, it's.
I mean, the color doesn't really matter.
yeah,
It's how you assimilate into the nation,
To
the
community.
culture, the community. If you're one of us, you're one of us.
Correct, yeah.
Right. I mean, I know, which is kind of funny, but I know a couple of Mexican people that live in Poland.
Yeah.
And they're doing just fine, even though they're a little bit darker. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't really bother nobody
no.
as long as you're not doing stupid shit.
That was like when I worked at the liquor store. There's this one guy, this black guy, right? Huge jack guy, right? And he always came in. He always bought, like, every few days he would come in and buy 12 packets of it, right? And I worked there with my best friend at the time. I'm like, I gotta know, like, why is rivets, right? I'm like, so this, I'm like, you like rivets? He's like, yeah, dude, it's my favorite beer. I'm like, man, what got you into it? He's like, dude, I love Poland. He's like, I go there every year.
Really,
I go skiing out there. My wife's Polish. We got kids. They all speak Polish.
that's awesome.
Everything like that. Fast forward a few years, I was working at Shop and Save, in the T-Mobile and Shop and Save. And I'm looking and I look at the register, and there he is with his wife, all polished out.
Yeah, that's awesome. But the same thing,
It's funny how you say Polish that wasn't polished out.
but you gotta understand too, like just like Americans, it's black, white, brown. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like we're all Americans.
Yeah.
I don't care what color your skin is or religion or anything. Like you're my fellow American. You're one of my people.
Yeah.
That's what
I
look at it
agree.
like.
Same thing.
So-
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
So
black,
long as you're an
brown, white.
American, though.
Yeah.
But then so
but that's
long
my
as
thing.
you, like I said, so long as you assimilate, you follow the kind of the culture
Mhm.
that's associated with it, and you love the country, right?
Yeah.
We're not trying to start another country in our country.
Yeah.
I think that's what, like, Polish people do really well, right?
We assimilated.
we
we
assim-
assimilated
mo-
well.
Almost everybody. I mean, there's people that didn't, right? But
Yeah.
for the most part, most did, right?
Yeah.
Well, we
most
came here chasing the American dream and assimilating
Yeah.
and trying to grow the country along with us.
Why? Let me ask you this. So why, for those who don't know, Chicago has the second largest Polish
Population.
population in the whole world, next to Warsaw. Why did they come to strictly Chicago? I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some in Michigan, New York, and everywhere else.
Yeah.
But why just?
They came. A lot of them came because of the industries that were here present
Yeah.
at the time. A lot of them came to be meat processors.
Okay.
Like
Pullbacks.
yeah. Well, that's an example of one. But meat processors, butchers. There were a lot of butchers.
Mhm.
There were a lot of guys who worked in the heavy industry, metal, steel,
yep.
stuff like that.
Wood. Yeah.
I mean, Chicago Heights, which where my shop is at now, used to be a huge Polish and Italian community, and that was all steel shops.
Cicero was that too. Back in the old days, it was all Italian, some Polish.
Yeah, so they came to do a lot of hard work actually.
Manual labor, yeah.
Manual labor
Yeah.
was their thing, right? But a lot of butchers, a lot of they worked in like not embroidery, but what do you want to call that whole like clothing, like textiles,
Mhm.
stuff like that. So there was, and I don't know how far back it goes, but it goes pretty far back. I think like late 1800s when Chicago,
Yeah.
after the Chicago fire, a lot of people moved this way. A lot of Polish people. 'Cause originally they came through Ellis Island. Obviously,
Yeah.
there were no planes back
Our
then.
great
right?
grandpa came through Ellis Island.
Well, I remember hearing about the guy. So obviously, this is off topic, but who's the most famous gangster of all time? Chicago, Al Capone.
yeah.
Al Capone only feared one person. It was this Polish guy. I don't know if you guys ever know that story.
No,
No.
I forgot his. You could look it up. I forgot his name. I could send it to you if you want. But they say if you read all the stories, articles, whatever, Al Capone only feared one guy. It was this Polish guy who was just legit nuts. And they feared
Yeah,
nothing,
listen, I
but-
mean, there were a lot of Polish people that were criminals.
Jaime Weiss.
Yes, that's him.
Hemi Weiss, I feel Chicago's North Side gang. Weiss led a brutal gang war against Capone, even spraying Capone's headquarters at the Hawthorne Hotel in Cicero with machine gun fire. What?
Look, Jaime Weiss, born Henryk Wojciechowski.
Oh, shit.
How do you say that last name again?
Wojciechowski.
Yeah, I can't-
Wojciechowski. I mean, that's like 15 letters in one last name. Damn. So
Sounds
he must
easy
have.
when I
So he
say
must
it.
have been crazy. If even end of the right. Oh, here you go. End of the rivalry. Weiss was assassinated outside the Holy Name Cathedral of Chicago in October 1920. Removing the main threat that troubled Capone. Damn. So they got rid of his ass.
So it's funny. So in my job, I'm all over planet Earth, right? Like literally tomorrow, where am I tomorrow? I'm in Elmwood Park tomorrow. Saturday, I'm in Bridgeport. Monday might be in Joliet. I'm in a different town
Yeah.
every day. So Al Capone's main house was in Cicero.
Yes.
And it's still there to this day. It's like they
Yep.
have it like, I think the state owns it. But he had property, not just people think he ran Chicago. He had property all over Illinois.
Oh, I know he did. He had a
Uh,
house in Willow Springs.
Yeah.
He had a house in Willow Springs, which is now a bar,
Mm-hmm.
which I've been in their basement because I know them pretty well.
Yeah.
and the tunnels are still there.
What's the name of the bar?
Irish Legend.
Yes, correct. And
Yeah.
there's the, in Peatone, down in South Peatone, there's a place called Edwin's Retreat. Dude, he owned that too. It's a little hotel. It's got like 11 rooms upstairs. And you can go there right now. And it's a couple in their late 80s. They live in one of the rooms. And this hotel looks like something out of a gangster movie. It's all super dark wood. She'll take you in the back banquet room. It's closed off to the public. Ceiling's all original. Floor's all original. She's got a bunch of pictures that big with him,
Yeah.
with his kids, politicians.
He owned multiple houses.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he multiple, not only houses, residences, businesses, all kinds of stuff. I mean,
what-
he was.
Wisconsin.
What I heard about Willow Springs is one of the tunnels, because obviously went across the street and stuff like that, right? They're all closed off now.
Yeah.
But apparently one of the tunnels went to where the church is. Gurka?
I've heard that too.
I
Do you
wouldn't
know?
be shocked.
Do you know that big?
That would have
hill-
to be a big ass tunnel, though.
But do you know where that? Do you know?
Back then.
Do you know
yeah.
where that big hill is, where the statue of John Paul II is?
Yeah.
Apparently, that's all, like that's open underground. Like you can walk in there, and
Interesting.
that's where you hit a lot of the
I'll
a
let you
lot
know
of
a
this
little
liquor and
secret.
stuff.
There's buildings in Lockport, downtown State
Yeah,
Street.
yep,
same
yep,
thing.
yep.
They got
I know about them
underground
too.
Tunnels that because Lockport's super old town. What was it? A couple months ago, it was a brewery. I think it was in Wilmington. That guy was in the basement, and all of a sudden, was it Wilmington? I think it was Wilmington. But it's basement of the brewery, and he's going to like part of the basement that he never goes to, and he's just kind of like looking around, and there's a freaking gun from the Al Capone era
Yeah.
that was owned by some famous gangster that he found just kind of hidden buried
That's
in the
crazy.
wall. Yeah.
I mean that's history, man. But I
Yeah.
mean, these were this Chicago was, kind of a gangster capital
Oh,
almost.
yeah.
You call it,
Yeah.
back in the day. So they were kind of. I mean, what was it? Was it the Valentine's Day massacre?
Valentine's
Happened
Valentine's
Day.
here.
Day
I mean, that was
massacre.
obviously Capone,
Well,
if I'm not mistaken.
it was Capone, but a lot of people don't know the history there. So I was a criminal justice major. We had to study gangs, which is obviously organized crime. He had his guys dressed as cops.
Yeah.
And coming in
Mhm,
for like a
mhm.
raid or whatever, and then they had them all turn around, they smoked them all,
Yep,
and
yep.
killed them all.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
It's basically death by firing squad.
Yeah,
essentially.
that's kind of what it is, realistically. But
It-
I mean, those are different times, dude. I mean, but then again, if you think about it, are they really that different? You go to the south side of Chicago,
It's
you
not as
say kind of
organized.
shit.
No,
Hey, it's not as organized.
Not
But it
as
still
organized.
happens.
I could promise you it's way different. And here's
Yeah.
why. Back then, you got to understand, like this, we're so technology dependent nowadays.
Yeah.
We all got cameras on our phones, all that. Back then, it wasn't even phones.
Yeah.
There was no cell phones. There was no internet. There was no flock cameras everywhere. So it's
Nobody sees what we had on our
correct.
screen earlier, but it was the George Washington cutting down the flock cameras.
But it's not. Back then, it was different. They got away with everything, and the mob had way more power than now.
Yeah.
People forget. People think, okay, yeah, Al Capone's the most famous gangster in Chicago, but it was a short-lived run. You want to know who was the real biggest gangster of all time? Was Tony Accardo.
I don't know who that is.
He was one of Al Capone's bodyguards. So they called him Joey Batters. You guys ever seen a movie with who played Al Capone back then? Was it Robert De Niro in that famous movie? And then Elliot Ness was played by Kevin Costner back in the 90s, I think it was.
Yes, I know which
Mhm.
movie.
So do you remember that
I forgot what the
scene-
movie's called, but I know which movie.
The Untouchables.
Untouchables, yes.
Sean Connery's in it. So they remember that scene where Al Capone has all this like leaders and higher ups, and he's pissed off about something, and he's lecturing them, and he grabs a baseball bat and he smashed the guy's head in. So that really happened, but it wasn't him. It was Tony Accardo who did it, and that's why he got the name Joey Batters.
Mm.
and he ran Chicago for like 40 years.
No shit.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought
He's
you were.
only spent 1 day in jail his entire career.
That's because he paid his taxes.
For some reason, I thought you were gonna say the guy from Inglourious Basterds that walks around with the bat.
No, I mean, yeah, Chicago is definitely a gangster city for sure.
Oh,
I mean, it wasn't just Chicago, right? New
Yeah,
York,
yeah,
like,
100%.
yeah,
Any
right.
metro, large metro had their gangsters, but I don't know how we got all the way on this topic from the Polish
I don't
people.
know how we did
But,
it,
but then again, there you go. One of the guys that he feared was a Polish guy because there was a lot of Polish people here, and this was what he was born 1898, and Capone was running the joint in October in the 1920s. Right,
Right, so that would have fit right in.
yeah, exactly. So a lot of Polish people came this way because maybe New York didn't have those opportunities because they were filled by other immigrants, so they went more west, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it just like I said, the way it just played out, it's a lot of Polish people moved out to Chicago. There's a lot of Polish people in New York. There's a lot of Polish people in Pennsylvania. A lot of Polish people maybe now in Arizona, but that's recent.
Yeah.
Arizona, Florida, those kind of places, right? But the main hubs were New York, Pennsylvania, like large parts of Pennsylvania and Chicago.
Correct.
They were like the big places for Polish people.
Well,
Pennsylvania was for coal, so that's why a lot of guys went there. A lot of miners went to there. I think our great I don't know how great grandfather used to be a miner for coal in Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
and then he went back to Poland, and then he came here. He went back and forth a couple of times. I'm pretty sure he died in the coal mine.
pretty sure he got electrocuted.
That was the other one.
Oh,
wow.
On the other side of the family, yeah, he came here and he was working for ComEd in 1920s, and he was working on pretty sure it was Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, and he got electrocuted, got killed, and he got paid. The family got paid a lot of money for that accident. He had insurance and everything, so ComEd paid a lot of money, and so they sent that money back to Poland. And the family was, in a way, at that time, it was kind of rich for the time, for the standards then.
yeah.
World War II broke out. Germans came, took everything. Yep, they took everything. They took all whatever valuables they had, all the money they had. They even cleared out the farm of all the animals and everything.
That's nuts.
Yeah, so I mean, bro. If you really think about it, you're lucky to be here. Like let's say me and him, we're obviously brothers. Obviously, same thing. One thing in the lifetime of our parents, let's say, or their lifetime. One change could have been, everything could be different.
That whole timeline would be different.
100%. I mean, that's why when people say that there could be an alternate universe or whatever, if you think about it, there could be.
Dude, you never look at. We're all.
Don't even get me
fortunate to live in
started on
America.
that.
Yeah, don't get me started. But we're super fortunate to be living in America.
I mean,
Like,
first of all,
6 billion people in the world, and
Not even that.
And we
first of
got
all,
this, right?
to be born as a human,
yeah,
it's like one in I don't know what billion chances or
right.
whatever it is, right? So that's one thing. If you think of that on a larger scale, now if you really think about it, look it up real quick. I just want to know what the number is. What are your chances of being born as a human? Let's just say, what are your odds or chances? I'm not sure how the hell you would word this. What are the odds of being born as a human?
Claude's gonna
be like, you got such a stupid question.
Depends on
All
what
right,
you're
I just needed an answer. Estimates put the total number of humans who ever lived at around 100 to 120 billion. That's not what I was asking. People sometimes throw around numbers like one in. Oh, okay. Here you go. If you mean, given that a human sperm and eggs exist, what are the odds of that specific fertilization producing me? People would sometimes throw around numbers like 1 in 400 trillion. This comes from combining the odds of specific sperm 2 to 400 million fertilizing a specific egg. All right, that's still not the question I'm asking, but whatever. Very, very large number for you to become just to be born a human, right? The next step after that is, where are you born?
you're correct.
You could be born in Africa and have a very, very hard life.
Yep.
You could be born in I'm trying to think of a rich country, Dubai, where the government pays for everything.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
So your chances of either being born or being born somewhere specific where you can grow and become something of yourself, very, very, like, the chances are very low.
I look at it like this. Like, okay, we're extremely fortunate to be living in America, or even be born here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And not to get in like the immigration stuff like that, but okay, yeah, there's laws, but at the same time, I don't know, the young little Hispanic girl, like, okay, dude, you can tell her to go back if she. I don't want to go to a country where she's gonna get hurt or something like that.
Yeah,
I'd rather
I
have her
agree with
here.
that. Yeah,
I want her here where she's safe and she's okay. You know what I mean? So it's
every situation is different, and
Correct.
every situation is hard to to
Conceptualize.
Yes, 100%. But is there not a way somehow to improve where you live? Like, isn't there a way to make things? And sometimes there isn't. Sometimes you're born in a dictatorship, and that's just what you have.
or
And
if you're born
either
in a
you
country-
survive or you don't.
You're born in a country that's run by the cartels. Like,
Yeah.
okay, it's
Yeah.
a little boy, little girl. That's not their fault.
Yeah,
They're born
agreed.
there, right?
Agreed.
And
That's why
okay,
you gotta be. That's why you gotta value what you have and how things played out, because one change you could be in a completely different place
Uh-huh.
or not be here at all. I mean, not now. I don't really want to get on the subject, but your odds of
be
being
grateful what you have.
that's one thing, but your odds of being born are one thing. Now imagine that you're starting to imagine that you are what's the word?
Maybe what if you're born disfigured or something like that? Like, you know,
Well,
what I mean?
that's another aspect of it. But
Yeah.
what I'm trying to get to the point, the thing I'm trying to say is that our odds of being born are one thing, but then imagine the odds of you being born and then you get in
Yep.
before you're even born.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's you got to think about it like
That's what-
first of all, the chances are super slim, and then you still go and destroy something that was
Yeah.
Every
coming.
single one of my friends, when their wives are pregnant or a girl I know is pregnant, and someone asks, "Oh, what do you hope to have?" or something like that.
Yeah.
Their answer is always the same: healthy.
yeah,
that's
100%.
it.
Like,
100%.
I
Yeah.
remember back in high school one time, my teacher was like, "Oh yeah, everybody, they're like, what's the first thing you ask when somebody tells you they're pregnant?" And it's like, "Oh, is it a boy or a girl?" Right? It's like that shouldn't be the first question.
yeah, correct.
Is it healthy? Right?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
because
and
because
that one stuck with me.
because that is the truth, right? I mean, if you think about it, that's the most important thing. That if you're born healthy, even if you're born in a bad place, there's a chance you can get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can make it out. If you're born on like, let's say you're born with some kind of a disease or something like that, and you can't move your arms or something, if you're born in the wrong place, they're just gonna get rid of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won't even get the chance to live.
Yeah.
You won't, because you're more of a burden than anything.
That's why I get so fired up when people who live in this country complain or bitch and moan about America all the time. Like, you have no idea what you're talking about. So go live in North Korea,
Yeah.
or
and
let me
I-
know how it goes for you.
I
Like,
I love. Don't you love it when like people tell them like they're like, "Oh well, I hate America." Okay, leave.
go pick a
who- Charlie Kirk was famous for that, right?
Yeah.
Where they would come and like, "America is the worst country ever." Okay, leave. That would be his response. He's like, "Why don't you go then?" Well, where am I gonna go?
You told
A
me
better
it's so
country.
terrible.
A better
Find
country.
somewhere better.
Well,
Yeah.
I everything I have.
Give
is
me
here.
an
I'm like,
example of a better
seems
country.
pretty good. I mean, they're like, well, everything I have is here. Seems like America's
know,
a pretty good place if you
here-
ask me. Then.
Here's the one thing that all those people have in common. Every single person I've ever seen, people say America's not we're told that America is the greatest country in the world, and I'm telling you, someone who's traveled the world, it's not. Okay, so why aren't you living there? Why aren't you
Exactly.
living somewhere else that you claim is better? You're not.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. I
all
mean,
the
It's
people-
different when you're visiting compared to when
Yeah,
you live there,
correct.
though.
And look, if they go somewhere and are happier, I'll be honest with you. I know an Irish business owner, and he was born in Ireland, and he
Yeah.
came here back in the 70s, and he raised kids here. Well, one of his son and his kids literally moved to Ireland a couple years ago, and they're happy, and that's whatever reason
Yeah.
they moved back to Ireland. Hey, good for them. But now, are they talking about coming back? Yeah, but still,
Wonder why.
Wonder why.
Yeah, you
That's
said
a
it
lot
now.
of
we
deep.
really went off the deep end here, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah, we did.
cultural shock is one of those things for sure.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't think that's not what I was.
but I don't think that's
referring to.
probably what it really is. I think they have bigger problems than that.
well, Ireland's going through some changes in the last couple months, which
Yeah.
you guys haven't seen. but-
Yes, 100% they have. They're burning a lot of shit.
sure. Irish people, have you guys been there?
I've never been to Ireland.
I
I know a lot of Irish
have
people.
cousins that live there.
Yeah, we have
I
cousins.
actually wanted to visit them because he messaged me actually not too long ago.
A lot of Polish live in
So-
Ireland too, don't
Yeah. Mhm.
they? Yeah, I
A lot
read
of Polish people live in Ireland. A lot of Polish people live in England.
Uh,
But those people are dipping out
Yeah.
back
Are they?
home.
Are they
Yeah.
really?
You know, I was gonna make the comment. I'm like, you know who did leave and it doesn't look better for it? Ellen DeGeneres.
That's because she's degenerate.
Didn't Rosie O'Donnell leave too?
Yeah, she did, bro. She's a stupid ass, bro.
and they're talking about yanking her citizenship or something like that. I'm like, dude,
Do it.
I mean, listen, you got the money.
You can do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want, and nobody's stopping you.
Yeah.
Just shut the hell up, bro. Just go there and do what the hell you're doing
Well,
over there.
how
And just,
about what happened is going on today in fucking Spain,
Yeah.
dude?
yeah. So if nobody, I don't know how many people watch the news, but basically a bunch of illegal immigrants swam across the freaking ocean. Not even the ocean, but
Moroccans, right?
this swam not only because there was a mix of people.
Okay.
There was a mix of they swam across a strait, which is very actually short. I don't know if they swam. It would be hard to swim across a
They
freaking
probably took both.
body of water. I think it's only like 11 kilometers, so technically somebody can't swim that.
Yeah.
So it's not a very wide gap. But they probably took boats, yes. But they came across the water, and Spain, being a dumbass country that it is, their president announced amnesty to all people who are in the country and is giving them citizenship.
I heard the opposite. They activated the military today.
They did because the border got overrun by a bunch of illegals.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta, if you're already here and you're giving amnesty to people that are already here, that's one thing, right? It's a stupid decision anyway, but that's one thing. But if you make the amnesty and then you say if you're here illegally, you could become a citizen. Don't you think people are gonna come across the border and be like, yeah, I was already here for a long time? How are you gonna prove otherwise?
How are you gonna track it down?
How are you gonna prove otherwise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I came here 2 years ago. I came here 5 years ago. I came here
And
yesterday.
they're entering. You saw the videos. They're showing up.
They're not
naked.
entering. They're literally like
Correct.
running like cattle through gates and shit. Just
Thousands of 'em.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thousands of people, dude. It's crazy.
They're running in with nothing. They're half
And-
naked.
and
running
it's all guys.
screaming.
And it's all men.
guys. Not one single woman.
It almost seems
Yeah.
like an invasion, no?
You said it, not me.
I mean, just saying, like, if you think about it, if you're trying to help, right, those people, wouldn't you be sending the kids and the women?
Yeah.
The men should be staying
Crazy,
behind trying
huh?
to make something of
I
themselves.
did not count one.
See, I
single
don't.
woman.
Before I sorry guys, I
No, you're
just
good.
I have to say this, that it's like before if you're gonna say that you want to make your country better, and let's say you have a wife and kids, you would send the wife and kids to a place if there
Correct.
is a chance to
Yep.
do so.
Yep.
Send them away. Maybe they'll have a better life there while
Yeah.
you stay and you try to improve where you live,
Or you all
Yeah.
go together.
right? Or you all go together.
Yeah.
I mean that's what we did, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
We came to this country all as a family. Everybody came, right? Not just our dad, not just our mom. Even though I can't say that that's always like that, because you had plenty of families where the husband would leave for a couple of years and come
Correct,
back, right?
correct.
Back and forth. But that's going back and forth. These people come and they stay and they don't, and then they bring in their families. I understand all that. That's part of immigration in a way, right? But if you're literally sending like thousands and thousands of people, literally jumping the border
Of only men.
of
Yeah.
only men.
You know what's crazy is all these people are like, not to say anything wrong about it, but people are like, oh, women don't have enough rights, blah blah blah. There's no equality. It's like they literally treat their women like objects, like where you could just drop it and just go to another country, and like how many of those people are going back and bringing the rest of their family?
The videos
Well,
I
there's
saw-
gonna be a partial amount of those people that are gonna do that.
Sure,
Right. There's
But
gonna
more-
be,
but
but
a
most
majority-
most are not.
Well, it's just nuts to me. They're running in, literally carrying nothing. I'm not kidding you. They're like half naked,
in shorts.
off,
They're just in shorts.
carrying nothing, running and screaming. They're like showing their flag from whatever country they come from. It's like, dude, you got to see it. It's like thousands of them coming at once.
Now imagine somebody standing at the border there that's on their side and say, "Here's a gun. Here's a gun. Here's a
Yep.
gun. Here's a
Yeah.
gun. Here's
Yep.
a gun. Let's go get him." Like that's an invasion.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it is, and I don't know. People just don't seem to realize what it is. I mean, people. I don't know if people realize it and they're just afraid to speak up about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if people are just
No,
not
you-
realizing it.
You know what it is, dude. They don't want to say it out loud because in the sensitive world we live in, you're this, you're that. If you don't, you know what I mean?
We need to get back to the common sense kind of shit, like where,
Yeah.
like, hey, this is what it is. This is what's happening.
Yeah,
Let's not call it anything other than an invasion.
yeah. Or people
Right.
are like, that's just wrong. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Call it. Yeah,
If
call
you
it
don't-
how it is. It's wrong.
If you're a country and you don't have borders, are you a country?
yeah.
Do you let strange men into your house around your wife and kids you never seen before in your life?
Some people do.
They're morons. But but you know what I'm trying to say.
100%. No,
Yeah.
fuck
It's-
no.
No,
yeah,
you're
it's-
you're gonna shoot the person.
Yeah.
more than
I
I
likely.
mean, realistically speaking, if I had to give refuge to a person, right? If I had to give refuge to a person, which, first of all, nobody can make me do that.
Yeah.
But if I was of a kind heart, no yada yada, because if you don't, then you're a piece of shit, yada yada yada. But if you have a kind heart and you want to help people, you'll bring them in, right? So I'm supposed to bring this stranger from who knows where,
Yep.
put him in my house with my family, and expect things to go well.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
If I had to bring that person in, I'd bring him in, at least I'd give him a roof over their head in the barn.
Yeah.
Realistically, I mean, that's being a kind of a dick, but
It's not being a dick. You're giving them a roof. Like you just said, a roof over
You
their
have
head,
a
shelter.
bro. You have a
it's-
pretty nice barn. I don't know what you're
I'm
talking
just
about.
saying, like,
Yeah.
like you're not living
I
in
can
my
sleep in
house.
this, you know?
You're not living in my house with my family. I have zero trust in any of it, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I don't care what people say, bro, because it's realistically, it's the truth. I'm not gonna beat around the bush, and just because because you're sensitive to such things, or because that doesn't seem like it's right. Does it? If it doesn't feel right, is it right?
Yeah.
But you just don't risk the safety of your kids and wife around someone you don't know or some strange guy.
Yeah.
Look,
and now this is for. Go ahead. Finish.
when we're out in public, we see a homeless person, regardless of who they are, we give them food and stuff like that. And try
Well,
to
at least you try to, but they don't
Yeah.
want food; they want money.
Yeah, correct. But like you try to help out the people who can. Like you know what I
100%.
mean.
Yeah.
That's part of being American too, by the way.
Yeah.
We help others in need.
Or-
We're the superpower of the world. Help people if you can, but
Yeah.
it doesn't mean you put your family at risk at the same time.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, if it's like somebody down on their luck or something like that, that's
Yes.
a whole different story,
Correct,
right? But you're like, hey, we're gonna give you this person who doesn't even speak our language, and you have to feed them.
accommodate for them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
give them accommodations. No.
It's funny we talk about this because there was a situation a couple of years ago where a bunch of immigrants were bussed up to Martha's Vineyard, and somehow nobody wanted to take any of them.
Oh, I remember that. I remember
Wow,
that.
we should let them in. We should give them a place, and then they sent them up there like, we don't want these fucking people here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not gonna take them into your home like everybody else?
But you said we should do it.
Yeah, stupid ass people.
But here's the thing, though. With all that, I gotta be honest with you. If it's a 50, 60-year-old little sweet Mexican lady who's never hurt anybody in her life and got a clean record, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let her stay.
Sure,
Right. But that's
Sure.
a whole different story.
but you would have to do it by case,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? I mean, and I'm fine with that. If you're here legally and you are working, paying your taxes, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. But if you're here working, you have a clean record, you're not causing trouble, you're not causing you're not pulling welfare off the government, stuff like that. You should be given the chance to stay.
Yeah.
Now, if you're coming here scamming the country, and
Now, if you're coming to
scam,
scam the welfare system, if you're coming to
Yeah,
scam
no.
people, if you're coming to cause problems, if you're coming to sell drugs, no, get your ass out of here. We don't want those people. But also you have to show the drive that you want to actually assimilate, that you want to be part of the bigger picture, that you're gonna go get a job and you're gonna work and you're gonna do your thing. It might be a shitty job, it might be a low paying job, but it shows that you're committed, right? If you don't show that, you don't want to show that minimum, peace.
Yeah.
Get your ass out of here.
Yeah.
We got plenty of those people, who don't want to be working and just collecting checks from the government.
Yeah,
I'm glad we're making cuts to that whole
we
thing.
have people that are here legally that already do that, right? We don't
Yeah,
need
exactly.
more.
Yeah, I got a disability that I can't work. What's your disability? Oh, my finger's broken. That's
Yeah.
not a disability.
I'm overweight.
Yeah. I have a hard time breathing when I walk.
I need a mental
Why?
break every 2 hours.
People who, speaking of disabilities, when I used to work at Lifetime Fitness, people would, I'm not gonna say who, but they would take their parents' and grandparents' handicap stickers, so you put in a rearview mirror, and they would pull it off and put it on their car so they can get the closest
Yep,
parking
yep.
spot.
Bro, I
And
swear to
that- it would
God.
make me lose my mind. Because, okay, here's why. Are you really that much of an asshole that you have to take away from a sweet little 8-year-old lady that has a walker to walk who needs that close parking
Yeah.
spot?
But should you be going to the gym though?
Go to the pool.
Yeah.
Go to
That's
the hot
true.
tub.
That's
Yeah.
true.
She go to the
Aerobics,
pool.
yeah.
It doesn't
Does
matter. I'm
aerobics.
just trying to make a joke out of it.
Yeah.
But 100%. If you're not supposed to be there,
Mhm.
you're not supposed to be there.
There's a
Yeah.
guy who had he had a fake one, and we found out through the police, and he would always park in the closest handicap spot. But you'd see him at a basketball court playing basketball. You see him upstairs benching 315, but yet the little lady with the walker has to walk 50 yards away because your fat ass needed this closest parking spot.
Bro, I mean that's just
It's so ignorant.
that's just ignorant.
Yeah.
That's just
It's selfish.
I've seen that
and-
before, and I
Yeah.
actually brought it up to one guy one time. Like, where's your freaking thing?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I don't have. I'm only going for 5 minutes. I'm like, bro, you're not a handicap. Get your ass, park your car over there, dude.
Yeah.
Because-
you can walk the extra 10 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Whoa, maybe you can use the exercise, bro. I mean, whatever. It's just ignorant.
That's
it's
a
just
pet
ignorant.
peeve
I
of
would
mine.
never.
Yeah.
I would never do that, bro. I never even thought about it
Oh, I've
Yeah.
seen it done.
because it just to me, that's just a low life, bro.
Right. You know what else would set me off and set everybody off? So when I work there's men's and women's locker room. Obviously, there's a family locker room
Right.
for parents of same-sex children or opposite-sex children, and there's private shower stalls. For whatever freaking reason, some of these guys, young single guys, would try to go change in the family locker room by themselves. No, you're not. There's moms with kids in there.
Yeah.
And one guy's like, "Oh, I'm not going to a guy's locker room, see all that shit." I'm like, "I don't care. I ain't asking what you want to do. I'm telling you what you're gonna do, or I'm gonna boot
Then
you
go
out."
change
Like,
your car. I don't know what to tell you.
it would drive me absolutely crazy when people do that.
Yeah, but it's
Absolutely
just like okay. That's the thing. You can almost consider that part of a simulation. These are the rules,
nuts. Mhm.
and these are the rules you need to follow.
Yeah.
And and be a regular person, be a normal person, be don't be an idiot.
Be
Don't
thoughtful of
ignorant.
others.
Exactly. Well, some people aren't, but that's
Yeah.
you have all kinds of people
Mhm.
in life.
Yeah.
Good
listen,
people,
you
bad
could-
people, ignorant people,
Yeah.
smart people.
I mean, listen. You can be a dick and still follow the rules.
100%, 100%.
Right?
It's me and Menards, dude. No, I was being a dick to that dude. I was like, I was to
Yeah,
the
but
one
he
guy.
deserved it.
Hell yeah, he deserved it. To the one guy, I'm like, does this guy work here? Because I literally told the one guy in the forklift, I'm like, man, if I was the boss, this guy'd be long gone, bro. I would get rid of his ass in a heartbeat. Good thing I'm not the boss, because I swear to God, that guy raised my heart, and he was just looking at me like, I'm like, I have smacked the shit out of you, bro. But anyway, but so I mean, people are the way that people are. We were given a chance to come to America with our family. We won the visa. That was like a lottery system back in the day.
So wait, hold on. I don't mean to cut you off. Is that is that how you guys got your citizenship? Your family won?
That's how we
No.
got a green card.
That's how we got a green card.
Okay.
And then
So we got a 10-year green card. When you win the lottery, so back in the day in the 90s, if somebody that you like your family member, if they lived in America, they could throw you into a lottery so that if you win the lottery, you can get a green card to come to America. Our grandma was here for a while. She was here legally, and she in order to get into the lottery, you have to be here legally.
Yeah.
So she put us into the lottery, and we won the lottery. And basically, winning the lottery means that you and your family get a green card and a chance to come to America. So we barely had anything when we brought with us. We had very minimal stuff.
2 suitcases.
Yeah, and very very little money. The only thing that saved us was that our grandma was here, so she kind of set us up for it a little bit.
Hold on. So wait a minute. Your grandma won the lottery?
We won the lottery. My
Your
grandma
family.
was here.
It's a visa lottery.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a visa lottery.
So it's not like a lottery with money or anything like that. It is you win the lottery, you
get a green card.
you get a green card.
For your whole family?
Yes.
For, like as in parents and kids.
So is
Yeah.
that a year? Is that like, how can I say this? Is that just strictly a Poland thing, or is all the countries?
That was the whole
different,
world.
different countries.
It was the whole world. I mean,
Yeah.
some countries were
Some
banned
countries still have it. I'm
So
pretty
how
sure.
often do they have this lottery
every year.
in Poland? And your family's the only family that won it?
No. There multiple families
Oh,
would take
okay.
it.
Yeah.
But there, let's just say, for X amount of years, there was a lottery system to get access to America, to come to America on a green card. Basically, you get a visa, which is a green card, and that gives you a 10-year maximum stay.
Mm-hmm.
After 10 years, you got to go back, unless you become a citizen.
Correct.
That was the legal way to do it back in the day. That system ended, I think, in somewhere in the 2000s. Not sure exactly what years that ended, but they got rid of the lottery system. But that lottery system was for the whole world.
Okay. So wait.
So America opened their doors to the world.
Yeah.
If you have some family, I don't think you actually had to have family in America. I think you just registered for it, and if you got lucky, you got picked, and you got a green card. You can come. You can go.
Maybe you got like a bonus entry.
So were you guys
Yeah.
born there or here?
There.
You guys were
Our
born in
entire
Poland?
family was born in
How old
Poland.
were you when you came here?
8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you guys came here, like you said, you had nothing. So did you? I'm assuming Dad found a job, construction, something
Yeah.
like that.
My dad.
My dad-
I think he started the week we arrived.
Both of the
What?
parents went to work
Both my
straight to
parents,
work.
Yeah, straight to work.
What did Dad
So
do?
He's a-
Dad was a carpenter.
still is.
Still is.
She works for Cintas.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our aunt worked at Cintas, and she got her in the day they came to America. We came to America.
Yeah.
So she went to work within the first week. My dad got pulled in through also a friend of his into a carpentry shop, and he worked there for a long time before he opened his own business in the last, I don't know, 20 years or so.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, we went through that whole process. We had to get our citizenship before 10 years passed, because otherwise we'd have to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
We were lucky because our parents, since we were young enough, since both of our parents got it, we automatically got it. Like we didn't have to do a citizenship
In
test.
terms
Oh,
of
okay.
citizenship.
Yeah.
So yeah, our parents were studied hard and went to do the citizenship test
I think
before I turned 18.
Yeah.
Because once you turned 18, then you have to get on your own.
Okay.
Which wouldn't have been a problem because I had to pass the Constitution in freaking
In
8th
high
grade
school,
anyway.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
was it 8th grade or high school?
High school. Or sorry, no, 8th grade.
8th grade. So for me, it wouldn't have been a problem. But they're like, you know what? We're just gonna do it for the whole family. So they studied, they passed the test, they got a citizenship, they got a citizenship for all of us, the entire family.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, that was when immigration was. There was not that there was
structure
there was
behind it.
structured,
Yeah, correct.
structured immigration.
I
where
mean, don't get us wrong though. There was
plenty of illegals,
illegals from Poland.
100%. They jumped through Mexico.
Yeah,
I swear to God,
or Canada.
or Canada. But the legal way is that's the way it was.
Yeah.
You won the lottery, you got lucky, and that's it. You know, you had thousands of applications submitted for the lottery, and maybe 100 got picked.
Well, it's funny because like I was just talking to my aunt about this. We were talking to all the Polish that are coming out to Homer Glen, Lamont.
Yeah.
And my aunt lives in Homer Glen. My parents did too. And then them and literally today, one of my clients, they have a store in Oak Lawn. Like, yeah, there's plenty of Polish that live by us. We love them. They take good care of our houses and they clean everything. Their lawns look nice. I'm like,
I
oh,
mean,
okay.
you know,
we're
a pretty good. I don't want to, say we're fucking great people, but you
Yeah.
know, but generally we're good people. We like to
take
keep
care of our stuff.
Correct.
We take care of our stuff. We value what we have.
You guys like your cars.
We like our cars.
like your cars.
At least most of us do.
Your spiritus.
We like
Seems to
that
know a
too.
lot over there, huh?
Yeah.
We value what we have, and we value when we work hard for it to get it. That's what to us. That's a big thing.
Yeah, you also have to remember that our parent generation, for example,
Had nothing.
had nothing. They lived during communism in Poland,
Yeah.
right, where you had to wait in line to get food,
That's crazy.
right? So obviously, coming here and you're able to buy essentially whatever
Yeah.
you want.
See that what you just told me, dude, that like hits hard. All right. So not to get into politics, but everybody knows that the guy in New York, the new mayor, like that's communism.
Mandani.
That's communism. That's not socialism. And I can care less about his race, religion, or any of that. But like when I hear socialism, I'm out.
Yeah,
Because we both know it leads to communism. It's been the same playbook. When Hitler took over Germany and Castro took over Cuba, Venezuela in the 90s, it's all started. Oh, it's socialism. No, it's communism. That's what it all.
all I'll say about New York is the subway's cheap.
Yeah.
It's kind of got to be because they had a big ass tax on the cars in the city.
It's $3.
He's yapping how he fixed the budget. Yeah, because you sucked the pension fund dry.
Yeah,
You took all the teachers and firefighters' pensions. No wonder why you fixed it.
They
Now
opened
have
up
their
these,
fire
it's
department,
like
asshole.
what's that movie? The Other Guys. Did you guys ever watch that? How they took the pension money from the police department to pay for something?
Is that with Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
It was-
Oh, did you see his new movie coming out?
yes.
Where he's playing Greg Scarpa?
I don't know the character, but what's the movie called? It's called like
By Any Means Necessary.
By Any Means Necessary.
Dude, do you guys like gangster movies?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the Italian mob movies in the
Yeah.
90s? Remember Casino, De Niro? and all
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
So
I used to be a bigger De Niro fan.
this is based on a true story. So
Used to be.
Greg Scarpa was one of the most feared, if not the most notorious hitman in the Italian mafia. According to the FBI, he killed or was involved in like 120 murders. Yeah. And he was an informant for the FBI for like 20 years and no one knew, just like Whitey Bulger. So this movie is based off a true story. And
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg gains a bunch of weight. He puts all the makeup on. He can't even recognize
Dude, I didn't
him.
recognize him. So I went to go see Obsession the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't recommend that. That movie creeped me the fuck out, by the way. And it was on it, and I'm like, dude, why does this guy look so familiar? And I originally thought it was the same characters. You ever watch Green Book?
Yep.
I thought it was the same two characters, but like roles reversed, kind
Yeah.
of, And I'm like, oh, is it the same? I'm like, that's a cool turn of events if that's what it
Yeah,
is.
that's a true
but
story.
it wasn't. But it was Mark Wahlberg at the end of the day, because I don't remember the other guy that was from the Green Book, the Italian guy.
Yeah, you got to see this, dude. So
I
he-
will definitely give it a watch for sure.
No, it's not out yet. They
Yeah.
showed a preview of it. But what happens is this FBI agent who's black, and this is during the 60s, so there's a lot of racism. And there was a murder, and the FBI couldn't solve it, so they basically recruited Greg Scarpa, who's Italian mafia hitman, to go down there and protect him and help solve the case. And he basically protects us, dude. It looked awesome.
No
Yeah. I
shit.
can't wait till it comes
Interesting.
out.
I mean, like, I like Mark Wahlberg as an actor
Yeah,
in
me
general.
too.
I was a big fan of the freaking what the hell is his name? The guy who plays Reacher.
Oh yeah, I know who you're
The
talking about.
Alan,
huge guy?
yeah,
Not the
Alan
big
Richardson.
steroid
guy?
Until he
Yeah.
just started talking, I was opening his fucking mouth and saying
Yeah,
stupid
he's an
shit.
idiot.
I was a fan. Now I'm not a fan no more. Sorry,
Well,
bro. You've lost me.
Yeah, I'm not either. He lost me too.
as a
I
fan.
like Mark Wahlberg. I like how he pushes religion a lot.
Yeah, he too.
Because he's a religious. Maybe he doesn't push it, but he's a religious dude.
He's.
He
Do you know
talks
that
about it
app
openly.
that you can like pray along with and
yeah,
stuff?
he's
He-
part of it.
He does like he.
He reads them.
Yeah, he reads
yeah,
them.
Yeah, he does.
Well, you guys remember the movie Fear? You ever seen that?
Yes.
Sounds familiar, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
You guys, if you saw that movie, it's his best. In my opinion, it's his best acting performance. So I think that was his first big movie. But he's like a psycho. I'm talking complete psycho. And God, who was the actress? But he starts dating this chick, and then she doesn't want to see him anymore because he's such a nut. And then he like doesn't want to take no for an answer and kills her.
Oh yeah, I
friends
seen
and
this
blah,
movie.
blah, blah.
Yeah.
He carves with a razor blade in his chest and the
Yes,
cold forever.
yes.
Oh my, yeah.
Yes.
He was an absolute like.
He was, he
psycho.
was before he was an actor. He was a singer.
He was a rapper.
He was a rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a white
Marky
rapper.
Mark.
Yeah, Marky Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. Dude,
Yeah,
that's,
he was-
that's funny.
He's
though.
and his range of movies is crazy too. The
Mhm.
amount of different movies he's played in.
yeah, he
Oh,
plays
yeah.
almost every genre.
He plays every Boston cop ever.
Yep. So true.
Yeah, dude. I like him as an actor. He's a very good actor,
Yeah.
and he's real. He's a real dude.
He is.
And the whole entire family is actually pretty real.
Yeah.
His brother Donnie, who runs,
Mhm.
who I think owns what? What does he own? What company? Whataburger?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Wahlburgers.
Yeah, Wahlburgers is what
Well,
it
that's
is.
the
Yeah.
show, right?
That's the show.
Keeping up
Yeah.
with the Wall.
I don't know what restaurant chain they own. Is it Whataburger?
No,
I don't remember.
they
I don't
have
remember.
like a burger joint though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
They're all straight people, dude, and then I like that. I mean, based on our perspective, they look pretty straight people, but
Yeah,
knows? You never know people's,
what
you
happens
know,
behind closed doors. right?
exactly. But that's what everything.
I know the guy's like really committed. Like he's up in the gym like 4 a.m. every day.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
His workouts are nuts too.
Yeah.
But I
And he
mean,
does-
that's I like I said, big fan of his movies. But I mean, I don't even know how the hell we even got to this part of,
Neither do I.
of our podcast. But we went off in so many different directions, and then we ended up here at Mark Wahlberg. We went through a full list of immigration.
I got some. Hold on. Since you guys are Polish, you know I work with most of the Polish community and Polish businesses. Give me your. So there was a contest for Fat Tuesday and Fat
Uh-huh.
Thursday
Uh-huh.
in Chicago and there. Who's got the bench punchkis?
Camelot.
Yeah, 100%.
They're in
Camelot
my top
banquets.
5. I got a list, but hold on. I'll give you my top 5.
You got 5? I only got like 1, maybe 2.
Well, here's why. There were 64 participants, and it came down to the final 4, and the final 4 were VTech,
Vitex.
Uh,
Okay.
Neighbors. Yep.
VTech.
That one's okay.
They're good.
They're your neighbors?
Well, no, like
Bakeries,
The
they're-
bakery's
Oh,
like
okay.
across the street from me.
So VTech, Sweet Generation, and Wooddale, and I think they're different type of punchki, but I agree with that. They're amazing. What was Laramie? You ever been to Laramie?
No.
Dude, phenomenal punchkis.
And
And
who else?
oh, God, it was Punchki God, what is that place called? Posse Cafe up in Elmwood Park, Norwich area. They
Yeah.
actually were the winner, and they have one flavor punchki too.
What flavor is that?
It's mixed fruit,
Interesting.
and they were the winner.
I don't
They
know
won
if
the
I've ever had a
contest.
mixed fruit pansek.
I'm not gonna lie to you, they're really good, but the fact that there's only one flavor for me was like,
Yeah.
I don't know. From the south side of here, bro, it's
Camelot.
Camelot.
Camelot
Camelot's-
Banquet. But Camelot Banquets, they make the best punchki.
Yeah.
They sell them at E&J on Fridays.
Yes, I think they do, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
They
she's
sell because they kind of distribute to other stores, but not on a large scale. Very
Fa- and
No, she
and
told me she doesn't want to. It's just too
yeah.
much for her. It
on,
takes
fa-
4
on,
hours
fa-
to
on,
batch.
on Fat Tuesday, they're there, I think, for like almost 48 hours.
You know,
stop making punchki.
you know who else is a sleeper? And you guys might disagree with me, but they just started making them in house, and ever since they did, they're absolutely amazing. Is European Imports on 143rd and Homer Glen.
Oh yeah, I like that store.
They-
I know that family.
European
Yeah, I
Imports.
love that family.
Yeah, I know that family. Antosha. What is it?
Sylvia, Marta,
Yeah,
David,
yeah.
Michael, yeah.
Antolag?
Mm-hmm.
And Antolag, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what
Right
it is.
across from the Purple Onion, the old Purple Onion on
Mhm,
143rd.
mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
Marson doesn't know Homer Glen very well, so Marson.
So
I know Purple Onion. Yeah.
They just started making them in house. I used to get them from VTech, and I guess VTech doesn't really wholesale as much as they used to.
Mm-hmm.
They can't find employees, but they started making them in house. Dude, when you get them fresh, they were so good.
I'm gonna have to go stop
I'm-
by and check it out, dude. You know.
I'm
I
telling
know
you,
the store because I tend to go there. I go there because that store and then Pehotka is the other. Pehotka Deli is the other one.
Mhm.
That's on Will Cook Road. Yeah, Will Cook Road.
143rd.
Well cooked, yeah.
Yeah, European imports is where I like to go,
Yeah, me
and I try to go there often. I actually, because I drive around so damn much,
Yeah.
I hit up so many different Polish stores that I just I never go back to the same one
Whatever's-
twice.
so
It's
whatever's
like
the
a
most
month. You know?
convenient.
So I go to Burbank all the time, or I go here, or I go there. So I'm always running by Polish stores. So if I need something, I just go there. But if I need to go something from my house, I'll go to European.
Yeah.
I'll go to, like I said, I'll go to Pehotka once in a while, but Got my reservations there.
No, they
It's-
just started making them in the house. I'm telling you, they're 5-star.
Well, I'm gonna have to go and check
I
it out.
literally ate
No,
4
no,
of them
no.
on Fat Tuesday.
Now I'm gonna have to go and give it a try and
Oh, they're
see.
outstanding.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I like
nice.
that it's a small family business too. They've been there for a while, if I'm not mistaken. They've been there for quite some time.
Oh yeah, they've been for like 25 years or something.
Yeah,
like that.
they've been here in Homer for a long time.
Who's some of your guys' favorite Polish restaurants in Chicago? Give me some of the best Polish restaurants in Chicago.
Oh, let's see. Polish restaurants in Chicago, some of the best ones.
See,
Marcel, what do
I'm,
you got?
I'm only used to South Side.
Yeah, I don't really go to the north side,
and
man.
the crazy part is, here's my thing, right? Before I say anything, is I have Polish food at home like every day, right? So I'm not gonna pick a Polish restaurant to go
Yeah.
to, to go eat. I mean, Hata. I do like their food.
Yeah,
Hata's,
same.
Highlander House.
Oh yeah, they're good.
I think my number one
That
number
feels
one
good too, though.
tie, it would be a tie between the two, was what used to be Janoschik.
Yeah, they had. It's not Janoschik anymore,
it's
but
not
their
Janoschik no
food
more.
is still good.
No, it's just a banquet hall now.
Yeah.
And then I think my number one would be Dom Podhalan, which would be an Archer, the Polish ZPPA,
The headquarters.
the HQ. An Archer past Pulaski a little bit. Polish Highlander House.
Yeah, it's right down the street from Orion, right?
All right.
Further down. It's like 5 minutes down. from
Orion's between what Central and Harlem.
Well, it used to be Orion. It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
Orion
yeah,
anymore.
No, it's gonna be a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, it's
now.
a Mexican
Yeah.
restaurant now.
I'm actually helping him open in a few months.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so Orion, I had them for a couple years. Nicest family too, by the way.
They are very nice
I
family.
love that family. And then they sold after 30-something years. I
Yeah.
guess that was the staple of the South Side for the Polish community.
It was
apparently.
for a while
Every
because it was a nightclub. It was food. It was all kinds of
Dude,
stuff.
Every single one of my Polish customers said that they went back.
They,
there
yeah,
back in the old
100%. Yeah,
days.
yeah.
That was the place.
But then
to hang
everybody
out.
moved out of the area.
Correct,
That's
yeah.
what happened with the same thing. What happened with Dom Podhalan, which is the
And
Polish Highlanders
Shawas.
house. Yeah,
Yeah.
and Shawas, which is now Red Barrel.
Yep.
So that used to be a big Polish place when back in the day, bro. Jesus, how many times I've been there? Or Blues, dude. You know what?
Racine's
The
only
more
one
I
left.
think about it, the more I go back in time a little bit, dude. When I was 18, 19, well, technically not even 21, but Blue Sky on Pulaski, Vatra on Pulaski, Orion, Dom Podhalan. There's like so many of those places. We would go
Racine.
from Burbank all the way to Chicago just to go have a great time.
Partied.
Yeah.
Blue Sky didn't close till 4 a.m, so that's where we hung out a lot of times, you know. So that was a great place. But yeah, I like the food at Dom Podhalan itself. It's
still
good.
it still is very good.
Close to me here would be the Hata, and I also like Tradicja, which is in Orland.
I haven't been to that one.
Tradicja Fusion.
Yeah.
And the only reason I didn't say anything about Store Cafe is because I haven't ate there yet.
I think it's
Shit,
fire.
I didn't even think
I
about
think
Store
it's
Cafe. Store Cafe, you know what? And take it back, dude. That's probably like my number 2 now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have
My-
good food. I like their food.
My best friend and business partner went there actually yesterday with his mom, and he said it was phenomenal.
The only thing we need to do here in Homer Glen is we gotta support them.
Yeah, we do.
I've been there multiple times. I've taken a break here and there from going there. Not because I just wanted to take a break. It was only because convenience wise it wasn't working out for me recently. But I do want to shout them out and bring them some a little bit more traffic. They need to keep going. They need to make money. They obviously everybody does the small business, but
The construction's killing them.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
Construction for the last 2 freaking years.
That's probably killing a lot of businesses
It
over
is.
there.
It is.
And but if we can, we gotta support them, especially with all the Polish people that live in Homer Glen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, all we need is 2 or 3 people a day just to go there and buy something, just from people listening to this. Let's just say,
Yeah.
and that'll help a lot. You know,
Here's the thing too for those listening. Store Cafe, and they're one of my clients. I've been in their kitchen. They only use organic ingredients,
Mhm.
and they do not use seed oils. They are the only restaurant I know who is willing to do that. All the other restaurants, no, we got to make a profit, right? No, they really do only use organic ingredients. Everything is made from scratch. Like
Yeah.
when they make the soup of the day, they're literally cutting up all the stuff in the
Yep.
back to make the soup. It's no seed oils. And when you go to eat restaurant food, you feel bloated or whatever.
Yeah.
You'll never feel that. With
I
their
don't.
stuff.
I've like I said, I've eaten
It's
there
actually
multiple
healthy.
times.
Yeah.
We had the one realtor on here. She brought a big bowl from a big like
Catering plate.
catering plate from there. So
What's her name?
Carolina.
Yep, I know who she is.
Yeah. So she brought a big plate, and then I guess that's her family. I guess they're related.
Yeah.
Because I just found that out this week. I don't know if she actually mentioned that on
She
podcast.
mentioned,
Did
she didn't mention it on the podcast, but she told us after.
Okay, yeah. Well,
it's
that's confirmed
phenomenal.
now. So
Dude, they make
homemade
homemade ice cream,
Yeah.
and it's
Uh,
use
mo- a lot-
organic milk.
Oh, if you ever Have you ever? Do you eat Polish ice cream a lot?
So it's funny that we're talking about this. So I do a couple ice cream shops. I do Cool Creations in Lockport. They're one of my favorites. Ice cream is made in house. Waffle cones are made in house.
Yeah.
And they get over 60 flavors. As Americans, I think people think ice cream's ice cream. No.
No, there's huge.
There's a huge difference. So
There's
you
a
can
huge
totally
difference.
tell the quality in the ones that are made in house and use better ingredients than one are not.
Yeah.
As opposed to like your corporate chains like a Dairy Queen, all that kind of stuff. But then there's Polish ice cream. There's Puerto Rican ice cream. I got a buddy who's got, they're doing Puerto Rican ice cream now on the south side, actually in Cleary, Midway.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's a little cart. They're doing parties and all that kind of stuff, and it's super good. Polish ice cream, and there's that new place that just opened up in Orland, too.
Wonderland.
Is it what it called? Wonderland?
Yeah.
Shout out to Wonderland. We gotta, I already went there.
So did I.
The first day they opened,
Same.
we went there. I came in the morning. You probably came in the
I
afternoon.
came in. Yeah,
early
we went
evening.
there after a picnic. Yeah.
They're actually the friends of ours. We know who they are. Fire ice cream.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just ice cream, but it's
I had the coffee.
super
and
good.
It's very, but my point is, it's very different from what
yeah.
people think is
much
like,
creamier.
like people think, okay, I'm sorry, but Dairy Queen is not ice cream anymore. It's a
No.
bunch of artificial crap. And by the way,
Yeah.
Dairy Queen's the most popular ice cream store probably in the world right now. You know where the first one started? Joliet in 1939.
Really?
Yeah, you can look it up. If you
That's
look it up right there, it'll
crazy.
say
That's
Joliet
crazy.
1939 is. They just turned a store. The original store is still there, and it's like a museum now. And it showed 1940 or 1939. The
That's
first year it was open.
crazy.
Yeah, but that's more of a. Like you said, that's more of a almost fake ice cream.
It
you call
is.
It's not really ice cream.
When
ice
you
cream.
get that big, you have to like
No, you don't have to. You don't have to.
Yeah, you're right. Cause like Andy's, I guess
They just get
like,
greedy. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
And you
Yeah.
know what else? Check this out. It's on the north side. Polish gelato. I just found out about this a couple weeks. He's opening up a new one in Lincoln Park. It's called Polo Gelato, or I think it's called.
Mhm.
But it's Polish gelato, and it's actually
Interesting.
really good.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's his first one. I forgot what neighborhood it's in Chicago, but he's got the second one open.
So you being heritage is Polish. You know a lot about Polish, huh?
Well, dude, I'm in a different town every single day, and I do most of the Polish business in the south side, and now I'm going up north side too. I did not realize. So European imports, where she was telling me, oh, there's so much more in the north side. Dude, she was not kidding.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so many. It's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know how it played out that way, but it's just I guess there's a lot of south side is a lot of Highlanders,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we're a particular kind of people.
Mhm.
That's just I'm gonna leave it at that. The north side is much more cohesive, I would say.
Yeah. They're more together.
I feel if at least it seems that way.
I don't know, dude. My first impressions is the south side are more. They talk to each other. They got each other's phone numbers. Like Selena's talks to Joe and Frank's. Joe and Frank's talks to Burbank.
Yeah, but you're talking. Are you talking older people or younger people?
Older.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
From what I've seen,
kinda
so
shocking.
E&J Deli.
No, they will work with each
They
other.
work with each other,
because obviously
kinda have to.
they're gonna make money, right?
Correct.
This doesn't mean they like each other.
Oh, okay.
That's what we're getting to. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. But that is, I mean, like I said, we're trying to, I think the younger generation is a little bit different.
Yeah.
I think they think differently. I mean,
they put like differences aside, jealousy aside, like
yeah,
Yeah.
for the most part.
So
Not everybody. for the most
I
part.
think like if more younger people here on the south side started opening up businesses, I think they would blow up much quicker.
I think so too.
than other
Yeah,
businesses.
I think so too. The only thing that has to happen is that we have to support each other.
Yeah, I agree with
Actually go and like.
Which
you
I
know,
have ideas
support.
for that.
Oh,
You know,
We have
yeah.
ideas for that.
And we'll talk more about that because I'm all about not just because of the business I'm in,
Yeah.
but when I started working in the credit card business, it does open your eyes to see how hard it is to open a small business
Yeah.
and how much they struggle during COVID because
Yeah.
that was when I started, which is the worst time ever. What did we lose? 12,000 businesses the year of 2020 or something like that.
I don't
Small
know what the hell
business.
numbers are.
I want to say it was around within 2 years, 12,000 small businesses. So it's
crazy.
like
But for what? For the country or for the state?
For the state.
Okay, that makes
And
sense.
It's no countries. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
countries,
know.
but 50 times that.
But
You probably lose
it-
12,000
because
now.
Because you got to realize, all right, Chicago, what are we known for? We're known for our food, right? Well, it's the mom and pop shops. You want good Italian food. You don't go to the Olive Garden or
Yeah.
any of those corporate chains. You go to like a family-owned restaurant.
Yeah.
And get yourself a good Italian food or good Polish food or, even, you know what else is big time too? Butcher shops, dude. Don't always get your steaks from Jewel and all these corporate chains. Go to some family-owned butcher shop.
Yep.
You'll get way better quality cut of meat.
100%.
I still have a good friend. His dad's like a butcher, you
Mhm.
know, so he sometimes gets good cuts.
I haven't tried. I know there's a place here, I think in Homer or New Lenox, Marinelli.
What?
CP Marinelli.
CP Meats.
Oh, CP, is that what it is?
Some of the best steaks, fillets I've ever had.
They're around here somewhere, I think. Are
They're
they not?
5 minutes from here.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
their fillets, their steaks, second to none.
Yeah.
I gotta go. I haven't been there, so I gotta go check it out because
it's awesome.
we had our. I usually buy half a cow or a cow
Mhm.
from a farmer.
Yeah.
Then I have it processed and I have my own meat. Maybe I shouldn't say that out loud.
Well, it's like, all right, so there's steaks, CP meats, but if I want like any kind of roast or like a big family dinner, there's a place called, my mind just went blank, of course.
I mean, it doesn't. Whatever they're called, because
The place in Joliet, oh my God, it's been around since 1950s.
bro, yeah, you're asking me. I have no idea.
The dudes are dressed in like the white jackets,
Oh,
the
that's-
ties,
yeah,
and the
yeah.
aprons. Yeah,
No shit.
yeah, it's been around in Joliet since like the 1950s. CP Meats in New Lenox, Jack and Pat's in Chicago Ridge, Irish butcher shop, old school Irish butcher shop.
The one on Ridgeland.
Yep,
I know which one you're talking about.
really good chicken breast.
Yeah.
They got the marinated chicken breast and everything. They got really good burgers. They're an Irish butcher shop, so they do import a lot of cookies and stuff like that from Ireland. Irish butters, everything. Real nice family too. The nicest owners. Nicest owners.
I mean, that's the thing is and that's why America is awesome because you have flavors from different parts of the world.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's such a melting pot.
If you want a specific type of dish or specific type
You
of...
can find it.
You can find it.
Yeah, you can find
and you
it.
probably don't have to drive that far.
Probably not. Probably not. I mean, unless you live in Buffalo, but
Yeah.
other than
Well,
that, you'll find it.
Well, not just. Let's just be honest here. Chicago, we're known for our food. We got the good Polish food, Italian food. We got good Middle Eastern food. We got good Mexican food.
Greek
we got
food.
Greek food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
We got some. We got the best food, I think, in Chicago.
Yeah, we got a good mix of food here in Chicago.
You know
I
what's
agree.
funny is we were in New York and we are like trying to figure out where to go eat, and I'm like, nothing really stands out to me. You know?
Really?
Yeah. And my buddy's like, oh, just walk in any sandwich shop. I'm like, okay, but like otherwise, I'm like, what do you when you think New York? What do you think about for food?
I would think of the delis, dude.
Yeah.
Like some kind of sandwich shop, something like that.
Yeah,
would. Or the pizza.
that's what she said. She said that's what my buddy Mike said. He's like, dude, just walk into any like smaller sandwich shop, right? And I didn't see any because I was like a block away from Times Square, so you're not really gonna see any like mom and pop shops around there, right? So, but I'm just like, yeah, I'm like, but otherwise, aside from that, I'm like, everything else is kind of the same, right? We went to an Irish place, but I don't know, places around here.
Everyone's saying though that everyone talked about, and this is worldwide. People think that like New York has the best food, and now they're talking Japan has like the greatest food that you can possibly find if you're gonna travel anywhere for food.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Interesting.
Japan. I mean,
It's a lot of fish over there, bro.
what you say?
A lot of fish in Japan. A lot of sushi.
That's true.
Well, yeah, but they also have Wagyu steak. That's where Wagyu
That's
steak
true.
comes from.
That's true.
Who do you think?
Right.
Who do you guys think is the best pizza in Chicago, or some of the best pizza?
Damn.
Vito and Nick's.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Who?
Vito and Nick's.
in the South Side in Pulaski.
They have a Vito and Nick's too in Payless.
I'm gonna say.
It's not the same.
I'm gonna say
good.
Phil's Pizza. And freaking
Phil's
old
is
Oklahoma,
fire,
bro.
dude.
Thank you, dude. That is the biggest sleeper. People
Yeah.
do not get Phil's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
enough
you get a
credit.
Supreme from there.
Like
So-
Phil's Pizza, like the Phil Special.
Yeah,
You know,
That pizza
actually,
is good.
I tell you what though, and he's 2 minutes away from here, and he's my top 5 pizza in Chicago. Everybody's listening. Go try it for yourself. If you don't believe me. Pizza DeFarla, New Lenox.
Isn't that where what's his name went?
Yep.
What
And
the
he
hell's
had
his name?
8.2 review or something
he
like
went to
that.
Phil's.
Portnoy.
Yeah,
Portnoy.
he went to Phil's
And he
too.
gave, yeah, he did. But he gave Phil's is awesome. I know that family. They're super nice people. But,
But it's great pizza. I don't give a shit what Portnoy says.
yeah.
Yeah.
That pizza's great.
Oh yeah, I agree. But
He went
you
to
got
Vito and Nick's as well. I'm pretty sure.
I would say Phil's, Vito Nick's. They go to Vito Nick's, but you guys got to try Pizza DeFarla if you're not.
Pizza de Fario?
DeFarla, I can't even say it.
Where's that?
Where's it?
It's New Lenox.
Well,
Like, really,
Atlantic's pretty big.
probably 8. Oh, you ever heard of Ghost Coffee?
Yeah, yeah. That's where we
I
had
was
the car
gonna rent, I was
shows.
gonna rent the space there. Actually,
Okay. Well, you're in
I know.
Los
I kind of know who the owner of Ghost Coffee is. Daniel.
He's in the back of Ghost Coffee.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah. And now he's gonna open up his he's got like the bigger space on the opposite side of the building. But yeah, he's in the back of Ghost Coffee.
nice.
Really?
Dude, their pizza is phenomenal.
I must
dude.
go try it out then
I
because
just-
I've been there so many times.
I had family over for just like my birthday, just my aunts and uncles, and I grabbed like 4 pizzas from Pizza DeFarla, and my uncles, cousins, everyone freaking
Yeah.
loved it. We're like raving about it.
I'm surprised I've never seen this since when we go to Cars and Coffee over there.
He's in the back, so when you walk in, you gotta walk all the way into the back, and you'll see his counter.
Maybe it is. Maybe he is there, and we just never noticed.
It's 5-star.
Hmm.
And I don't.
I actually like Babalo's Pizza that's over here in Homer. They actually have good pizza too.
you know who that is?
I don't know who that is
So I heard good things about them too.
because they used to be somebody else beforehand.
So he was the original owner of a place that I grew up on called Big Jim's Pizza, and then they sold it, and then they just bought it back and turned in whatever it's called.
Babalu's.
Babalu's, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's the original owner of Big Jim's that used to be around like 25 years ago.
That was a good. They have a good pizza.
You know who else got good pizza? And it's not too far for us. Fox's in Orland.
Oh, Fox's is good
Fox's,
pizza
yeah.
too.
Fox's from Orland.
Yeah, I like Fox's, but
I did like Grisano's.
Grisano's, bro.
I had a pizza puff. From
I
there.
like
I've never
Grisano's
had
too.
No.
Down
I
at
never had it.
Grisano's in Oak Lawn. It's right by Central and 87th. I don't think they're not a walk-in restaurant no more.
No, they converted it.
Yeah, we didn't
It's just
take
carry
out.
out and delivery now.
Yeah,
But
they have like a sweet sauce.
yeah, they have a sweet tomato sauce.
I used to like the original Palermo's on 63rd by your old
Yes,
neighborhood.
yes,
The
yes, yeah.
original one.
Yeah.
So if you ask my top 5, you got to say Zaza's too in the city. They're fine. Ooh, Kim's Uncle in Westmont.
I have no idea.
Very good.
Bro,
pizza.
you probably know all these places because you
Yeah.
go to these. I see your posts on Facebook all the time. But you're eating here, you're eating there, you're
Yeah,
there.
I'm all over the
I'm
place.
like,
I'm
I'm
literally
like,
over-
man, this guy just likes to eat good, and you look good too. So I mean, obviously you're not eating too
Guy
much.
says he
Well,
lives a very healthy lifestyle. Eats pizza every other day.
Everyone asks me like, "How are you not 400 pounds?" Like,
Ah,
I
that's
only eat
funny.
like that a couple days a week.
Yeah.
All the rest of my food is all organic and not processed. I'm in a gym 6 days a week. I try the best I can to take care of
Yeah,
myself.
yeah, me too.
And actually, you guys are gonna see me put a video out about it. I didn't tell you about this earlier, so this is off topic. You know, as we get older as guys, we do focus on keeping our testosterone high and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you gotta smoke
Okay.
cigarettes.
Yeah, you guys out there. But anyway, so
No, before you move on to that, I just want to confirm this is a fact that actually cigarettes have
Moved on to
nicotine in
vaping.
them, which nicotine is actually good for men,
it's good for Alzheimer's and dementia
Yeah.
and Parkinson's. It
which is
does.
crazy.
Yeah, they
Correct.
just did. They've done so many studies. on
There's
this.
so many studies.
I
So I'm just gonna. I can't say. I'm just gonna pick up smoking again just for the
no,
shits
but
and
it's like
giggles.
okay, but you're not wrong to say that. Andrew Huberman, who's the #1 neuroscientist, or he got the biggest health podcast in the world, he's done a ton of studies on this. I just sent a video of it actually to my parents, how they've done studies with nicotine will help prevent Alzheimer's and
Yep.
dementia.
It's crazy. Sorry, before I cut you off. So
No,
you were
no,
saying?
man. So about a year ago, I wasn't feeling too. I was feeling kind of like weak and sluggish. My moods, the whole 9 yards. I'm like, dude, you think my testosterone's getting lower? So I got my blood work done, and sure enough, I was 364, which is low, but for my
It
age,
is low,
it's
yeah.
normal. But I'm 40, but that's normal, right? So I didn't want to get on TRT or anything yet, and I'm gonna put my own video out on TikTok and Instagram. So I want to do it all natural. So I started researching what are we doing that's lowering our testosterone, because they say our testosterone is like 3 times lower than our grandfather's.
Yes.
Yeah.
And well, okay, so obviously you think what's changed compared to how our grandfathers lived compared to us? Well, one, our sleep patterns are all screwed up. Where back in the old days, we used to have a set sleep pattern. So that's one thing. I was only getting 6 hours of sleep. I started doing 7. And then also, obviously, the food, the stuff that artificial ingredients
Yep.
in our food. I eat super clean now. But the big thing is the plastics. Back in the old days, if you went to the store and got milk or liquor or any kind of
Was that a
pop-
glass bottle?
glass. Now it's
Yeah.
a coming plastic.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to the butcher shop and you get meat, back in the old days, they cut it and they wrap it in a butcher paper. Now what are they wrapping? Plastic. Okay,
Yeah.
here's the big one, and everyone listening can look this up. The biggest way for those plastic particles to get in your body, touching receipts.
What?
Receipts?
Google it. You can pull it up right now. The #1 way for those BCAs to get in your body is touching receipts.
Because that paint peels off.
It's thermal paper with
Yeah.
the microscopic ink. You touch it, it soaks right through your skin. So and people always make fun of me because I'll grab the plastic bag, then grab the receipt, then throw it in the garbage. And then I went to I swear to God, dude.
I'd
look it
laugh
up.
at you too.
I swear to God, bro. Look it up.
If I didn't know, I would laugh at
Yeah.
you too. I'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
like, this guy's foo.
And I explained it to him, and then they looked it up. Like, okay, now one girl's like, yeah, it causes cancer. I'm like, yeah, you can look it up. I'm not lying to you.
No shit.
And then the other,
That's
My girlfriend's gonna be
crazy.
pissed.
bro, look at it.
That's why I don't get receipts.
She
That's why I don't
collects
do my
rece-
books either.
Yeah.
Bro, look at it. I'm telling you. So then
That's
what
crazy.
I did is I went into my kitchen. And I threw everything plastic away: plastic Tupperware, plastic spoon, plastic spatula. Throw it out. One glass, everything. Long story short, I redid my numbers. I just got my blood work back 2 months ago. I'm at I'm at 620.
Damn, so you doubled almost.
Mhm.
Wow. I mean I mean you changed a lot though.
I'm
I mean you changed a lot.
364 to 620, all natural.
Yeah. I mean that,
And
and
I
that is
have all the-
possible.
and I have all the paperwork to prove it.
You feel better?
I feel way better. My mood's better.
Yeah.
My energy in the gym, my strength in
You
the
got
gym.
kids?
No, not yet.
Oh, that's why you got 7 hours.
Yeah. But my point is, like, yeah, you do feel way better. You got to give up all those plastics and change your lifestyle.
Yeah, we've been kind of going through that too. Me and my wife, we've been talking about it before, and we kind of got rid of some plastics. We went with glass.
Mhm.
I prefer glass. Oberweis milk, we get Oberweis milk because it comes in glass.
Correct.
I like the glass. It tastes different in the glass.
It tastes better.
It does. I mean, anything you get in glass comes. But here's the thing about glass: the caps all have plastic in them
Mm-hmm.
because they seal. The
Yeah.
seal on top of the cap is plastic.
I'm gonna pull this up just so I can show you real quick. I think it's over 620. I think it's actually more than that now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh shit! I mean, hopefully it's more, but it is better, you know. I mean, you have to have a lifestyle change to make those things happen,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
It's not
eat-
something you can do overnight.
yeah, you
either.
gotta eat better. Do you exercise? Do you go to the gym?
6 days a week.
Yeah. See, so you're doing a lot of shit, and that
Yeah.
And
not
I
shit,
eat
but
all organic too. Like I eat like super healthy foods. Whole
you got your own
foods.
garden.
I think
No,
I think
you should
that-
grow your own garden.
I'm
I
getting one. Next
I think
house I
that
buy.
I think the gym is one thing because like
Yeah, but I was
our
always hitting the
grandparents
gym.
didn't go to the gym.
They worked their
anyway.
ass off,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, but you got to realize I've always went to the gym. When I
Yeah.
worked at Lifetime
sure.
all those years, I was there for 6:50 in the morning
Yeah,
every day.
well,
I always
that's
done
for
that.
you. That's just ingrained in
Yeah.
you, right? Right. For me, like me and my girlfriend just talking about fiance. Sorry.
You gotta
She-
get that
she-
shit right
she
now.
watches
Right.
this shit beginning to end. She's gonna call me out if I don't correct myself. No, we were just talking like we got to start going to the gym, and one just opened up in Palos right by our house. So we're thinking about going there.
It's
starting
funny that you
soon.
say that because me and Michelle were thinking the same
Yeah,
shit.
we
same-
talked about this last
Actually,
week.
hold on. I'm gonna save you guys some money. So I'll teach you a little trick, and for everybody else listening. So if you want to join a gym, I want you to call your health insurance and
Yeah.
ask if you have something called Gym Pass.
I'm pretty sure it's this.
Okay, if you do, you'll get. Every insurance is different. Depends what type you have, but you'll mostly get half off any membership.
I
when
was
you go
supposed to get
multiple gyms you want.
Really?
Yep.
My
I got.
I mean,
one
for
of my-
them, it's a benefit.
So one of my buddies, Lifetime Fitness, right now in Orland Park, I think it's 160 a person. He pays $25 a month.
yeah, that's how it was for me too.
Wow, that's
I
crazy.
just never signed up for it, but because I had Blue Cross Blue
I
Shield
swear to God.
and they had
Nice.
it.
And get this: if you have parents or grandparents or any kind of seniors in your life, if they call their insurance and ask for something called Silver and Fit or Silver Sneakers, they get a free membership.
Wow, interesting.
You
That's
could-
interesting information.
Yeah, you can go to Lifetime Fitness for free.
I didn't know.
you're a senior.
I had no idea about the insurance that you can call the
Yeah.
insurance
Oh,
and
yeah.
that they. But I mean, I guess it does work to their benefit. Obviously, the healthier you are, the less they pay. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Yeah, the,
know,
the
you-
less likely anything's gonna happen to you.
Well, exactly, but the less they pay.
Yeah, the odds are better for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that. So of course they'll give you the benefit. That's why they give you if you have dental coverage, you get a free dental like what do you call it when you go to a dentist for like a year like checkup?
Mhm.
You get a free checkup. I think no, is it a dentist or is it the actual like physical?
No, physical.
I think physical, like your
So-
medical insurance.
So
like,
I know like I have UHC now, right? United Healthcare, and I get points for doing different tasks.
yes,
Like
seen
if
that.
I link my watch and I do 10,000 steps a day, I get like $1.50, right? And it goes to my FHA.
Yeah.
Not is that FHA? No,
no,
FHA. HSA.
no, HSA.
Yeah, and it goes into my HSA card. And so since January, I have like $700 in there already, just from walking around. And if you go do your checkup, you get $75 back. If you
What the fuck?
if you get your flu shot, it's $50. That one I'm not gonna do. If you fill out the health assessment, you get like $25. You know,
What about
stuff
your
like
COVID shot or like a fucking 100th one?
God. Let me start with that. Speaking
Oh,
of
we're gonna
COVID
get banned
shot,
on freaking YouTube.
we could talk about that little weasel Fauci. Fucking piece of shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep.
Oh,
I'm gonna
man,
control
that's funny.
myself, but
Control yourself.
you know what I'm talking about, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Lying
I
piece of
plead
shit.
the fifth. Mother, you can't.
Yeah, 200 times you did.
Yeah.
He can't.
They actually showed the videos of him saying about like the wet markets that came from the wet market. They played like he must have said it like 15 times in 15 different interviews. Well, we know it comes from the wet market, blah blah. But then they pulled his emails because they could pull your emails.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
texts
you work
from,
for the
like, 10
government,
years
yeah.
ago. Even if you didn't, they do it for us too. But they pulled it, and he's saying that it didn't come from. He's saying the opposite. Like he played.
So
it
he
as-
was lying,
Oh, 100%.
bro.
Of course he
he's
was
a piece.
lying.
He's a little rat, bro. I mean, a lot of the governments are rats, but what he did, dude, it's like, and then you're gonna plead the fifth.
Because you know why? Because Biden getting pardoned him. Remember?
No,
Yeah.
no, that's the thing. You guys got to understand. If you get a pardon, you're not entitled to
Correct.
pleading the fifth. If you plead the fifth, you go to
Yep.
jail.
Yep.
Now they're supposed to hold him in contempt of whatever the hell the hearing they had, and if it goes through, he's gonna get a year in
Yeah. But
jail.
let's just call it spade and spade. You know why he's not giving everybody up? Because you know how many powerful people are behind that. and
Oh,
making
100
money?
percent.
Yeah.
How much
They're
money
gonna-
we made? Yeah, 100%.
And they're
I mean,
probably,
the vaccines, how much the health.
I mean, if he rats on anybody, he's just dead anyways.
yeah,
right?
that's what I'm saying. They're probably gonna take him out or something if he
Yeah.
rats on people.
yeah, I mean he's already old anyway, but yeah, he was a piece of shit. Is and was and will be forever. He will be remembered as
Yeah.
as a liar, as basically,
Yeah.
sure he may be. I mean, to get to that point, you have to be an expert at something, right? So sure, he's probably an expert in something, but too much side stuff that was going on that was not properly controlled or played or whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, he was just a liar.
He was.
And how many people died because of his lying?
Not just that, there was some, and I don't know the whole story, so I can't really talk on it too much, but something with it, when the AIDS pandemic really hit in the 80s and 90s, he was involved in that too.
Yes, he was. He
He is some kind of, I don't know what I want to say because I don't know the whole story. I don't want.
I wish I read up on it. I just can't remember the facts behind it. But he had something to do with the AIDS pandemic.
And RFK wrote a book on him and talked about him.
Oh yeah.
And it sold like millions of copies. And then they tried saying it wasn't a bestseller. Well, if you're selling millions of copies, it clearly is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if if Fauci didn't sue him, then that means it must be real. It must be true.
Look at that.
Right? Because that's the way things work in America. I mean, we're the most litigated country in the world. We can sue for basically anything.
Yeah.
I know,
Literally.
I can't stand it.
Literally, which is stupid as hell.
I know.
But
Getting started.
But what RFK wrote, it had to be the truth because he never got sued. They never pulled the book.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's just that fact means a lot, without saying the rest out loud. You know what I mean? So yeah, Fauci was a POS, bro. And hopefully they find a way to put him in jail, at least for a year. Put him in jail for at least a year.
It's not enough.
It's not enough, but he's not gonna get more.
No. If
He's
going to
be protected by the government, bro.
They should put him in Gen Pop.
See, listen, a year in gen population
is a whole different
game.
He wouldn't last year. We all know that.
He wouldn't last probably a month,
No.
more than likely, without paying for security or something. Because, dude, he changed. He messed up a lot of families with the policies they implemented.
You know,
through
it's
him.
funny because people get
And
mad.
imagine the backlash. Not imagine, because it wasn't imaginary. It was real. How much backlash there was if you didn't take the COVID vaccine, bro? They would have exiled you to a different freaking planet, bro, if they had the chance to.
I had some guy go nuts on me when I walked, and this is after I quit working at Lifetime. I walked in, and this guy was like a super big that side of the aisle politics, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm not taking that vaccine." It was Nazi Germany, and then he hears me because I was talking to the staff. I knew the staff, but I'm joking around with him, right? And he hears me, and he goes off on me, and I'm kind of, if you saw my face, I'm like laughing. He's like, "Yeah, you're gonna take it," and I'm like smirking at him because I think he's kidding. And he took his glasses off and like whipped them down. He's like, "You're gonna effing take it, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Holy shit, he's serious." I'm like, "Dude, what a psycho, dude! No, I'm not gonna take it."
Who the hell are you to tell me what to do?
Yeah. It's my body.
And
right?
he's born in Canada too, by the way. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Illness is up there.
Never heard the saying. It's my body.
Oh, it's my body, my choice. Where the fuck were those people at when COVID was around?
It only goes
I already
certain
brought
ways,
that out
dude.
so
You know
many
that.
times, bro. It's
Come on
like,
now.
dude.
It's only when it's convenient to you.
Where the hell were those protests at? My body, my choice. When COVID came around, where were they?
No, it
It
didn't.
go- it only
It didn't
goes in
push their
certain ways,
agenda,
dude.
so it doesn't.
Fuckers.
It didn't apply to
Correct.
them.
I think we swore a lot in this podcast.
Yeah, we probably
sorry, people, but it's just things get hot.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But
Yeah, that was a crazy time, dude. That was. I think we all try to forget that year.
no,
that
I don't
summer.
think we're ever gonna forget.
Yeah, we're not gonna forget it. But I'm saying,
Especially those people who had to go through the hardest.
Yeah,
People who
but-
got killed in the hospitals and
Correct.
stuff like that.
Well, I'll pull my phone right now. You can read my friend Lauren's description. She's like, people who saying it's not a big deal. I was pregnant when this is going on.
Yeah.
My husband couldn't come with me into the delivery room. My parents couldn't be with me. I couldn't go see my grandma in her dying days. Like,
My first kid was born in 2021 September, which was already kind of past COVID, but they still had restrictions.
mhm.
Oh, you can't be in here. When
Wasn't Lucy born during that?
Yes, Lucy was
Yeah.
born. Yes, was she? Lucy is gonna be, how old is Lucy? 7?
7.
So that would be pre-COVID.
Peter's. Conrad.
Conrad was born, I think during COVID.
These
Yeah.
your kids, I'm assuming.
No, my brother's kids. I have 2 girls. One was born in 21. One was born,
You do it.
dude, holy crap, 24.
Oh my God, your wife better not watch this. You don't. Know.
She doesn't watch it.
You don't. Dude,
But
She does watch it
Dude,
sometimes,
everybody else has
but
tattooed on her arm or something. Dude, so you never
but as
forget.
the
Bro,
whole
I have
time.
it. I have the date in my head, and I have it as my freaking pass. Damn, I shouldn't even say that, dude.
Well, apparently nobody's gonna know it because you don't even know it.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
but
You better
no.
hope your wife don't see.
But Conrad, it was a different story because he was in NICU anyways.
Yeah, because he was born
He was
prematurely, right?
Prematurely, and
Yeah.
he had a hard time breathing.
When Michelle was giving birth, they told me that I couldn't be in the room, but I was in the room. I was actually there giving birth, bro. I was holding the leg.
You were giving birth?
I was
I don't think
literally,
that's-
I was literally almost like the doctor, bro.
I don't think it's possible, Paul. You can't give birth.
I cannot give birth because I am a man. If I ain't giving birth, I'm not even
It
gonna.
makes you think of
If
that
I'm gonna
stupid
give
ass
him,
emoji, they showed a pregnant guy. That's you're talking about your brother.
bro, this
Send this to him tomorrow. I'm gonna text him that tomorrow.
yeah. Fuck that. No, never.
I'm not
The only birth I'm given to is Brown. But what's it called? But then but they were trying to kind of restrict it, but I wasn't really having it. I was like,
Yeah.
dude, I'm not. We're not gonna do this. If
No.
the actual doctor that was giving birth to our first daughter was a fucking idiot. I swear to God, I don't remember her name. I wish I remember because I would say it right now. But the first thing she worries about before even the kid came. The first thing she says is, "So you guys offer in this hospital? You guys offer COVID vaccines to the what the fuck? What's the word I'm looking for?
Pregnant?
No, expecting mothers."
The fuck? No.
Yeah, I swear to God, dude. The first thing she thought about was COVID vaccine for the expecting mother before the kid was born. I was like,
No.
"Fuck you."
Yeah.
Sorry, but that's what I said. I said no, and my
Yeah.
wife's like, "Hell no."
Yeah.
We're not taking it. We didn't take it. We're not gonna take it now. And you better not even think about putting anything in my kid
That's crazy.
or associated with COVID.
Yeah.
What
I understand the vitamin K for your eyes, which
Yeah.
also isn't really good supposedly either. I understand that the hepatitis B shot,
Yeah.
which is unnecessary for children. I don't understand why the f we have to have hepatitis B when that's a sexually transmitted disease.
Yeah.
Why do you need to give that to the kids? For what? For what apparent reason is that necessary? And they got rid of it. I think RFK got rid of it. That you have to give it to. That you don't have to give the hepatitis B to a newborn
That's
anymore.
goofy. That was. I remember being in medical school.
I mean, there are
hearing
so many stupid ass kind of things that are just you can get on the whole thing about autism. How is it that now 1 in 25 kids has autism?
Yep.
And used to be 1 in 300,000.
Which is a crazy number.
that. And here's something that really pisses me off. People are like, well, back then they didn't know what it is. Dude, really? Yes, they knew what it was. They know what cancer was in the 1920s.
Yeah.
There's articles, thousands of articles.
There's
about
already
it.
a cure for
Come on,
cancer.
dude.
They're just never going to bring it out. Dude.
Yeah, a
That's
lot of
just-
people think that. Too.
That's probably what it is.
They
Same thing
think the
with
same thing
HIV.
about stem cells.
Yeah.
You know, how people go down to panic, like the athletes get hurt.
Yeah.
Remember Kobe Bryant did it? He went to Europe and he got
Yeah.
stem cells. Remember Conor McGregor tore his ACL.
Joe Rogan, dude.
Well, that didn't help him.
No, that's Chad Mendez. Not recently, dude. Not recently. Obviously, you wish you had that.
Joe
But-
Rogan is one of them.
Correct.
Yes, that's also he's got. But now they're legal, I think.
No. Don't let him fool you with that. I'm gonna tell you a little something about that. So you can get stem cells in America now, but they're 50, 60-year-old stem cells. So not real stem cells. For those listening, real stem cells are from the umbilical cord,
Yes.
and it's legal in Panama. I forgot the town of Mexico does them too. So you can go to
Tijuana, probably.
Yeah, it was Tijuana. So you can go to San Diego. They take you down to Tijuana, give your stem cells. You're back in the same day.
But obviously the umbilical cord is not. It's something that can be removed and not hurt anybody, right?
Well, it's because people think it's you can get it from somewhere else too. That's an ethical issue. But after a woman gets birth, they cut the umbilical cord and throw it out. So people are like, well, what's the big deal? Because it does. These stem cells are working miracles. Conor McGregor tore, I think it was 80% of his ACL 8 weeks before the fight, and he got the stem cell injection. He fought 8 weeks later.
Yeah.
And Kobe Bryant, same thing. I'll give you a quick story. A guy I know at Lifetime. He's in his 70s. People who are older, their bodies cannot rejuvenate that quick. So he had to get knee replacements. And he was just dreading it, right? Anyway, I think it was his son talked to him into stem cells. He did his research. Long story short, flies down to Panama, paid 15 grand in American dollars, which in their money's God knows what.
Yeah.
Got the stem cells done. He no longer needs knee replacements, and it said his knees are 75% better.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
He had a torn tendon in his wrist. Maybe I shouldn't tell this story. All right, I won't say where. So he had a torn tendon in his wrist, and he was talking to a doctor, and the doctor goes, well, if you want, I'll give you a shot. He goes, what's the shot? He goes, you're not going to tell anybody, right? He goes, no, stem cells. Gave him somehow got him in the United States, real stem cells, gave him the shot. 6 weeks later, all his pain is gone, and the tendon is completely repaired.
You know what are stem cells?
What exactly?
Building blocks of life,
Correct.
basically.
Yeah.
Of that's what they are, right? They're
They're cells that haven't been
they're almost like cells that can be anything.
They're cells that haven't been programmed.
Well,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hope I don't get sued for this. So I'm not going to name the company. So I seen this ad pop on my Instagram. You know, the guys go to Turkey and get the hair transplants.
Mhm.
So it's some kind of clinic that has stem cells, and they advertise it and they showed it before. You guys know the sales
Yeah.
tactics, right? So I started asking questions, and you could tell they were getting annoyed because I was like, hey, what I asked, like, how much did it cost? They wouldn't answer. They want you to come in for a free consultation, which, that's them trying to pitch you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I said, okay. Oh, the complete legal stem cells. I'm like, really? Where are the stem cells from? And they wouldn't answer.
Yeah,
Like, he would come in, I'm like,
100%.
there you go. Because they're 50, 60-year-old stem cells. They're not the stem cells
Yeah.
from the umbilical cord. So they're selling you on that they'll regrow your hair. Because stem cells, real stem cells can't do that. Like women who have alopecia, if they go to like Europe and get stem cells, it'll literally regrow their hair.
Yeah, I mean, there's ethical issues with stem cells.
Correct.
But like I said, if it's from the umbilical cord, I don't see how that's really unethical. I guess you could say it's going to go in the garbage anyway. It's not like it goes in the garbage. It's going to get recycled in some kind of way.
Well, I
right?
asked someone who's, how can I say, is very well-renowned in the medical field. He's very, big time, well-renowned in his field. And I said, everyone I talk to, they say the reason it's not legal in the United States is America has not found a way to make money on it yet. And he immediately goes, no, that's not true at all. It's just playing with living cells is something we don't do here in this country.
You're playing God.
Yeah, I guess you can call it.
In a
Well,
way-
I
in a-
mean, you
in a
think
way.
you also
In a
think
way.
about it. I mean, what else is it going to be used for, right? Because
Yeah.
you have to take the good with the bad, right?
100%.
Yeah.
It's going to be used for nefarious reasons. So.
That's the
Yeah.
same thing with all the peptides everyone's talking about. Now they're legalizing it. Peptides are, I heard two bodybuilders, Jay Cutler, the famous bodybuilder, he's like, no, the peptides are too new. Sylvester Stallone, who's pretty jacked at 80 years old, right, is on TV on the Conan O'Brien show from 20-something years ago because he was taking HGH. He's like, HGH is just a peptide. He was talking about 20 years ago, and everyone thought, whatever. Well, here he is, still freaking healthy and jacked at 80 years old, taking peptides, and now everyone's trying to get on peptides.
I never heard of peptide. I don't
you
think I was
serious?
talking about, bro.
We don't work out.
God damn it, guys. No. But no, everyone's peptides is the big talk of the town.
What is peptides?
Peptides, there's so many different things you could do with it. So the big one is BP 157. So like MMA fighters, football players, it helps you recover quicker. It helps with gut health. So if you have gut issues like ulcers, stuff like that, it can heal your ulcers. But it helps your body rejuvenate quicker. Some of my buddies.
But is it like a supplement? Is it
Mhm.
like a shot you got to take? What is it?
It's a supplement you take, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, he just gets him in pill form. He takes it, and yeah. But anyway, he's got some, my buddy Kevin's got super like bad knee, like a very rare knee tears in his knees,
Mhm.
and he's been taking the BP 157 and said it's helped a ton. He
Really?
still does jujitsu, and he only trains with people he knows, so they don't hurt him too bad. But it helps your body
Interesting.
regenerate very quickly.
A lot of interesting information.
And now
Yeah.
they're legalizing it.
Really?
Yeah,
Is it a good thing or bad thing if they're
It's a good
legalizing?
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this doctor I know, he gives them to his kids because it's so safe. His kids are hockey players. They get banged up playing
Yeah.
hockey. I give it to my kids. No side effects. Completely safe. There's
I don't know.
peptides for.
If we're trying to mention this Sylvester Stallone, I'm just trying to think that if he's been on peptides all his fucking life. No wonder he's got some big ass hands, bro. His hands are like the size of his freaking head, dude. If you look at it, I don't know. Supposedly he was a porn star when he was
Like
when he-
Barry Bonds, he
when he
gave
was
the
a young
hat
kid.
size.
Dude. Yeah, dude. Sylvester Stallone's story was awesome. Actually, he went through a lot just to get to where he's at now.
Yeah.
I mean, he sold his dog so he can freaking survive, and then he bought the dog back after he sold the movie.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Did they? I don't know if you've seen. They're coming out with a movie about.
Yeah,
his
I've
life.
seen that.
Rocky.
They're gonna. Yeah, I don't know who's gonna be the main actor. I don't remember, but I just seen that.
He is.
I think I heard a day or two ago from one of my employees. They were saying that there's a documentary on his
Yeah.
life coming.
Those are
out,
so popular now.
Well, it's funny what you just said. He is because that's kind of the big point of the movie is that he wrote Rocky. A lot
Yeah.
of people forget. I don't know if they don't know that or what, but he wrote the script for it, and he wanted to play Rocky. And at the time in the '70s, all the studios like,
No.
that doesn't work that way.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
pay you 30 grand. I think they're offering him,
Yeah.
I think 30 grand for the writing, and he's like, the only way I'm gonna sell it is if I'm gonna play it,
Yeah,
and nobody wanted to take him.
Yeah.
Eventually, I think he came across somebody did pay him,
Yep.
or somebody
Yep,
did
Yep.
take him, and then that was his first like payday.
yeah,
That's what he bought.
Yeah.
bought
And
Dog
then he
back.
got what? Rocky 2, Rocky 3.
yep. And the rest is history.
Yeah.
Now he's now he's Tulsa King, bro.
Tulsa King.
You know?
Tulsa King, dude.
Yeah.
But look at him he just turned 80 years old. I think a week ago, actually. Still pretty good shape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Honestly, he's still a jack dude, and he's still fully there. I think
Yeah.
it
He
doesn't
is.
seem like he's
No,
lost his memory or any of that stuff. Because look at Bruce Willis.
correct.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis gone, bro.
Dude, that's-
Well, he got what? He got not
No,
a
he-
tumor.
Dementia, I
but-
think.
no. God, what does he have?
He had
Is it
Parkinson's, no?
ALS?
Parkinson's, maybe.
No, I think
maybe it
it's
is ALS.
Is it ALS?
Or maybe ALS. Yeah, maybe ALS.
I don't
Yeah.
know if you can look it up or what, but no, yeah, he has something like that.
Yeah,
It's-
he's basically buried. He's just there as a body at this point.
There's you know what I noticed that even in my business too, like all those Greek restaurant owners, they work till like in their 90s, dude. But they're
Same with
still
Polish people.
yeah, and but this keeps them sharp and
Yeah.
physically active. So
Yeah, that's the one thing. Like if people retire, like you can't like stop doing stuff.
Correct.
You have to like keep doing something. Like our grandpa is in his 80s.
yeah.
He's got
Fucking
this
late 80s now.
big ass garden in the backyard. That's all he does, and he watches the kids
Yeah.
too, right? So
And he
you
smokes
know,
a shit ton of
and he
cigarettes.
smokes shit ton.
Really?
Yeah.
For real, bro. It's crazy.
No,
He's like,
not cigarettes anymore, dude. Now he smokes his pipe.
oh, his pipe. No, never mind. Yeah, now he
Well,
smokes his
it's
pipe.
funny because there's an old Greek guy at Lifetime, Lifetime Fitness. We
Yeah.
all kind of know each other in Orland, and we call him Greek Andy. And he's got to be 89 now, and he's still in the gym. He's still lifting weights, and he's still pretty jacked. Like you wouldn't have
Dementia.
known if you seen him. Is it dementia?
That's what I thought. Yeah, frontal temporal dementia,
It's a different
FTD.
one. Yeah, I know he can't speak or anything.
Yep.
Actually, did you see that thing with? Are you guys football fans?
Yeah.
You know Chris Johnson, the running
Chris
back for the
Johnson.
Titans. He owns the all-time
Yes,
record.
yes,
Did you
yeah.
see he got diagnosed with ALS at 39 years old.
Really?
Yeah, I never heard of it that young before. He was losing.
Grip?
Yeah, like his grip wasn't as strong, something with his hands, and then he went all the testing, got ALS.
Damn.
And
that
he
sucks.
already lost his ability to speak. He speaks with his eyes. They AI record his voice,
Yeah.
and then he can look at a computer and speak with his eyes.
That's
pretty much. I know.
crazy.
I never heard it at 39.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. Like we were saying, dude, it's like my grandpa. A perfect example is like he's sharp in the mind, bro.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
I wish we could bring him on. He'd come on here, but he's not gonna come on here.
He's too grumpy to come
He's
on.
gonna be like, "Fuck this." He's like, "He already told me multiple times. He should have been gone a long time ago." But the guy smokes like nonstop, and I asked him like, "Don't you think you feel better if you stop smoking?" He's like, "Bro, I've been smoking for 50 years, bro.
Wow.
You think it's
You
stopping
know,
now
at
is
that
gonna
point-
change anything?"
At that point, it'll probably make it worse,
Probably,
right?
probably,
How many people quit and
Then
then
they
they have
cancer.
health issues after?
yeah.
Yeah,
I think
pyramid way down.
cancer's afraid of him constantly smoking. Oh no, he's too good.
He's been through
No,
too
he's
much
been
already.
through too much. Nah.
Oh, jeez.
Look at those lungs, bro. They're still breathing.
How old is he?
70
now?
years later, dude.
Is he
He's
like
he's late 80s.
Yeah.
Or 80, 84, 85,
Something like that.
or 87. Shit, I don't know.
Yeah.
He counts his way the way how old he is, different way, dude. He counts it as he says it's the military way. I'm like, what the hell does that even mean, bro?
That means he's just stubborn.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it
means.
is. But dude, he's been smoking, bro. I don't think he ever stopped smoking since he's been a kid.
Wow.
Always smoking, which is kind of crazy. But he's in his 80s and still walks around. He's still
but he
obviously
also rolls his own cigarettes, right? So he doesn't buy like pre-rolled
He doesn't
cigarettes. Right?
smoke Newports.
No, he doesn't smoke Newports. No, but I mean, that's like.
That's one of the
Say
reasons.
what you say, but it's
Yeah.
healthier, right? It's not
Yeah.
as
yeah,
bad.
I know what you're saying.
Right.
Maybe last additives, right? And that's
Yeah,
kind of what
yeah.
it is. The best thing is he can grow his own tobacco.
He probably would if he knew how to.
100%. Yeah, he probably would if he don't need to. I mean, that's just but he's stubborn. That's the way he is. Like I said, I told him before, you should maybe stop smoking. You can maybe last longer. He's like, I think there'll be the opposite effect. You're probably right.
Yeah.
I mean, one time when he went to the hospital and he's like, my big toe is really messed up or whatever, and they told him they might amputate his toe or whatever. He's like, at that point, just kill my ass, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro,
you can't really walk anymore.
yeah, you become, it's a,
It throws off your balance completely.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Deion Sanders, and then they amputate half his foot or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, diabetes. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, it was half his foot. I actually got a buddy who's a surgeon. And he showed me a picture of it.
No
like,
shit.
Yeah, after they amputate in the operating room, and he shows me. I'm like, Jesus, dude, because it's
My
Half a
dude,
foot, yeah.
my cousin Kathy, she works for she's like a nurse somewhere, but she's
She's
like
not a nurse.
she's not a nurse. No,
She works on dead people.
Yeah, she works on dead people. So she'll just send
Wow.
me pictures sometimes, like a foot that's been cut off, that's messed up by frostbite,
Jesus.
and or like an entire reproductive system of a woman that's been like pulled out.
Oh,
because-
Jesus
dude, it's like.
Dude.
Yeah, that's I would.
Random Snapchats, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna get today.
No, I'm not a fan of that kind of stuff. It's just
Near mine.
not that I'm not a fan. It's just I don't cry when I see blood or I see
Yeah.
you know. But if you see that kind of stuff, bro, it can mess you up a little bit. So
I was in medic school, dude. So trust me.
no,
I
well,
went
you
through
probably know
paramedic-
better than I do.
I
'cause
went through it on east side of Joliet.
I
too,
cut
where
myself
there's-
so many freaking times in my life, dude, that
Yeah.
I literally I have marks all over my body from just random scratches or cuts or whatever the hell it was. Youngest thing I remember ever was when I was a kid in Poland. I was running around with a glass bottle. I broke it and I cut myself in my back of my leg. Big ass gash, still there, dude. It's like I'm like, damn, I'm stupid when I was a kid, dude.
No, dude, I was I was completely out of control. I don't know how my old man didn't boot me out of the house.
Some of my kids are right now. I think I know where they get it from. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, okay.
bro, these kids are wild, man. They don't know how to sit.
No, they
Fuck,
do
man.
not,
They do
yeah.
not sit. They just you put them in a place and
It's a
they'll
good-
sit there for maybe 5 seconds and then.
It's a good problem to have, though. I
Yeah,
guess.
keep 'em busy.
At least they're not just on
Well,
the tablet the
now we
entire
just
time.
need to guide them in the right direction,
Yeah.
teach them something, and then use that energy to make something happen. You know, what I mean, do
Have 'em
something.
clean the house.
Actually, that's been working. The kids are actually getting better and better. They're starting to clean up. Now they're actually starting to listen. It's like I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, you pull that shit out, clean up. All right, and then they clean up. I just can't wait. So I say, I'm hungry. Go make me some food. That'll be the best day of my life, dude.
I was making a joke to Ed the other day. I'm like, I was like, I just saw it was a TikTok and it was like the guy to his fiance and he's like, hey, I'm hungry. Can you like make me something to eat? And she's like, you know, like I don't see a ring on his finger, and she's like, oh shit. She gets up and goes to make him food.
That's funny.
I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you guys? Wait, you just got engaged a few days ago, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so you don't. Yeah, you got all the planning now to do.
nothing. I got nothing. My mind's blank right now.
Well, you've been focusing on.
Yeah. Well, that and obviously I was working while I was there too. So
Yeah.
like I literally flew in at we flew out of Midway at 5, landed over there. We got delayed, so I got to like right around Times Square. It was like 10 o'clock. I went straight to work. Worked for fucking 8 hours. Left, showered, and then we went to I did it in Central Park, and then so we walked over to Central Park.
The people don't get it, dude. When you work as much as we do, like they don't trying to do like a regular busy life.
Bro,
plus
shit,
work,
bro.
Yeah.
It's
The day I
not-
had today is freaking A, bro.
Yeah, people don't get it.
Bro, I finally found a place I'm gonna move my business to. I'm excited. I'm
Where you
gonna I'm gonna be 5 minutes away from here.
In Homer,
Sort of, not really. no.
Lockport, Joliet,
No,
New
no,
Lenox. Yeah.
unincorporated New Lenox. So I'm excited about that.
Unincorporated.
Yeah, dude. The least amount of taxes I could pay.
You know, it's funny. I'm house hunting right now. Shout out to Danny Barini too, because he has been helping me a ton. Danny's a local guy here.
Are you trying to find something, Homer?
I'm looking at Homer Lamont. The guy's been helping me like you wouldn't believe. He made it way easier for me right now because I'm buying something. We actually just went to a showing today in Lamont, and yeah, it's not easy out there right now. But I've noticed that New Lenox, that whatever you want, you get your little bit more of a bang for your buck out in New Lenox.
Yeah, because it's already further away too. That's
Yeah.
the other
Correct.
thing, right? So I mean, New Lenox is nice. I like New Lenox. I mean, Homer Glen is probably my favorite area around here, obviously.
You live here.
But New Lenox is nice. There's, see, I don't want to say too much. Never mind. I'm not gonna say the rest that I want to say.
no, surprise.
But
Don't jinx
but
yourself.
we're gonna be close. I'm excited about that, and I got a couple things going. But I was just running around, dude. Just
Yeah.
all. I was supposed to be at work today. That was my original plan. Yeah, at least that was the plan last night. Then I woke up in the morning. My plan flipped completely at 7 in the morning.
Never
So I'm like,
works out that way.
all right, whatever. So I took the whole day off today. Took care of all my shit. So tomorrow I can go to work like a normal person. Just go straight to work. No other crap. That's not true. I gotta wake up and I gotta go
Dude.
meet somebody at freaking 8 in the morning, bro. I swear to God.
This is how it is,
Anyway,
dude. For you guys listening, you wanna run a business,
Anyway.
this is how it is.
do we got the picnic going on this weekend? Oh, we gotta invite everybody to the picnic. We have the Polish picnic, the Chovansky picnic that's happening on Sunday in Lamont. We should probably post it on our Facebook page, which we probably will. I'll share a post. So we're doing that Sunday. I'm obviously vice president of that whole organization. So I had to go pick up beer today, and I gotta get a whole bunch of crap. We gotta go buy liquor. Me and Marcia are supposed to go to the liquor. Oh shit, brother, amount of stuff we still gotta do. God damn. All right, we gotta wrap this shit up. All right, we got stuff to do still. So listen, this was
It's
awesome.
already after 10 o'clock.
Yeah, this was awesome. We'll have to
Appreciate
bring you back on again because you got a lot of knowledge in that.
We didn't even
in that
touch
head of
on
yours.
that.
Yeah,
You want to go viral, bring him back in football season.
I got
The
you.
Bears
for
are doing
sure.
good or bad. Trust me, it's out real good.
Appreciate you coming on.
thanks for
Thanks
coming
for
on.
supporting all the Polish businesses.
Yep.
Thanks for giving the people the best price you can give them on the
Always,
credit card
That
processing.
is what you do, right?
The best price.
dude. I will give you. You can go to Olympia Bakery and ask for Slough and ask how good I take care of them. I bring
And,
them, they need paper. They text me. I'll bring them paper for their terminals. They need something. I always answer.
So maybe we should leave your information on our podcast as well, so they can
Yeah.
contact you. If anybody needs credit card processing, you really got to hit up.
Appreciate it.
And yeah, man, this was fun. This was a long time actually. We recorded this for quite a while. Marston's yawning. You were yawning too, man.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not yawning yet because I had such a long ass day that I don't even know what time it is no more.
My
I'm
watch
in
just
bed right now.
said. My watch just said, "You're still awake." Literally, that was the notification I just got. It was like, "You're still awake."
That's crazy.
I'm telling you, at football season, bring me back on. I'll make you guys go fire real quick.
Appreciate you coming on.
Yeah,
Thank you guys.
It was a good
appreciate
time.
it.
Have a good night, everybody. Peace out. Marston forgot the subscribe button. It is what it
Yeah,
is.
Oh, there you go. Subscribe. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. If you find it funny, find it stupid, don't care, share it.
Have a good one, everybody. Peace.
Peace.